Nice and simple ship here. Alright, so, doesn't look good for the good guys here. We have the Engi. Many consider it the worst ship in FTL. Others consider it one of the worst ships in FTL. So we start with only one crew, which is, of course, the least amount of crew for any starting ship. We do get shields, only level 1 engines. Again, the lowest level of engines you can have for a starting ship. Oxygen, 3 power and weapons, 3 power drone system. We got a medbay, piloting, and doors. So yeah, we start with the one crew member, a lone Engi. Our weapons system is the worst starting weapon system in FTL for ships that don't have boarding or some alternative means of dealing damage. We cannot bypass level 2 shields with our weapon setup. So that's a problem. We only have 3 weapon slots. That's also pretty terrible. So the problem with having no crew is we're incredibly weak to boarders, plus we don't get any man bonuses to engines, weapons, or any other system. We do have an anti-personnel drone that's supposed to help us deal with boarders. 2 system repair drones. They are going to help us with crew. Zoltan C worst system IMO. Yeah, that can actually deal damage through level 2 shields. I mean, you have to hit with some ions, sure. But even if you hit with everything, you'll never surpass level 2 shields ever. We also don't start with sensors, so like mind control is a pretty weak option as far as system. Boarding, of course, which is normally not a bad option, even worse so since we don't have any crew for that. We actually don't start with many drones, even though we do have a drone system. So hacking, which is ideal just because it is such an incredibly strong system. Kind of not easy to get online. So in the first sector, our number one thing to do is to find a weapon. I need a weapon better than the heavy ion, which is most weapons will be better than the heavy ion. I mean, the heavy laser is pretty magnificent. But that's the primary thing to do. We do have a lot of scrap, a lot of things we can possibly sell. We do have to be careful not to sell stuff that we actually need. For example, like you really can't sell the anti-personnel drone until you get another crew member because Double Mantis can power through level 1 medbay and that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, we just need crew, weapons, second shields. That would be ideal for the first sector. Alright, so once again, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so much supplies. So make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Okay. Charge up our weapons. Let's take a look through the sector. Well, that's... sure, okay, so we know what our first jump is. What is this layout? Okay, so yeah, we have these 1, 2, 3, 4. So there could be our 2 stores in the sector, and 4 jumps we can't possibly get to. That's pretty fantastic. All right, jump 1 in a sun. Okay, an automated ship with no shields. Gonna target their weapons. Alright, we're going to vent everything sort of as a precautionary for the fires, except for our piloting and our med bay. Now, they do have a heavy laser and a basic laser here, so we are vulnerable to taking damage. If our heavy laser gets there, though, we could be safe. Okay. 1 damage to an empty room, that's fine. So we'll drop their evasions and shoot them in piloting. We've got a breach, so AI ships, because they cannot repair breaches, they will not be able to repair that room. Alright, and we get 17 scrap. Let's go ahead and... Oh, my drones are on fire. Bring on a system repair drone. I still have to wait for the FTL charge. Okay. Alright, well, again, don't have really a lot of options in what beacons we're going to be visiting. Okay, it appears an automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn of your passing. Okay, so it has a fire beam drone. I'm still cool with the venting, and a missiles here. Fantastic. So, of course, we still have to wait for the heavy ion to charge so we can actually deal any damage to this ship. Now, the heavy laser does charge fast enough that we can actually sneak in 2 shots after the heavy ion hits. Don't be a jerk, don't be a jerk. Okay, that's fine. It's all... Oh, it's only a Lado, so that's nice. Now, we actually are... Because it's a Lado and I want to ensure I get rewards, I'm going to take down their piloting. I said I'm going to take down their piloting. Okay, that started a fire. You like busy there, system repair drone? You got something better to do? Oh, no, all right. It's on its way. It's fine. It's going. Okay, there goes the med bay. All right. That is not all right. That sounded like a breach. Okay, so we're safe from damage. I want to speed along this repair. Let's go ahead and shuttle the doors as well. I'm letting the ion charge because it charges slower than the heavy. Okay, I do need that system to actually charge. We'll go ahead and back to the oxygen. Alright, their systems are still down. That's good. Again, just want to make sure that their evasion stays down. Oh, okay, because they got their piloting back up. Can I sneak the shot in? Nice. Alright, the ship breaks apart, and you feel relief in the knowledge that that you will be hopefully still one step ahead of the fleet. 9 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone. Okay, 26 scrap. Can't really get anything yet with 26 scrap. Looking for a store. Okay, so basically, as you're in a mini beam, that's not a problem. Boarding is going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to go ahead and reject their offer. Go ahead, and we're going to have the anti-personnel geared up to go once we get boarded. Heavy ion to the shields, and we wait. We have boarded into the med bay. Alright, doors. That's not a key system right now. Alright, so we got the shields. We do want to hit their weapons, try and stay safe. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I don't need evasion right now. Let's bring the oxygen, system repair, to get those doors back online. Okay, system repair down. We can go ahead and bring up engines. Alright, it's just the mini beam is our one shield up. Keeps us safe from the mini beam. Okay, I'll just eye on those for a while, and then hopefully take him down. No such luck. Okay, you're offering me 4 missiles, 2 drone parts, and 8 scrap. I just need way more scrap than that. So, I mean, 4 missiles is nice. I don't even have a missile weapon right now. Will not accept that surrender. Alright, so it's an Engi. That's just fine. Unfortunately, I can't, like, see into the ship to see if, like, I have potential crew kill here. Let's just make sure the shields don't get back online. And we get to finish them off. Okay, well, we're still alive. That's great. 17 scrap, 3 fuel, and another drone. So good to be alive. I do actually have to power that emetic unit up. Heal the Engi. Okay. Now, is there actually a store nearby? There's a store. Yeah, we're gonna go to the store. Okay, please change the fortunes of this run with, like, amazing weapons or something along those like. Okay, we do have crew. Yeah, we're not in, like, looking for a system. Again, don't have sensors, so mind control's pretty terrible. Those are really not going to help us at this point. And they're all bombs. Why are they all bombs? Okay, so that means I won't be able to switch off the heavy laser here. Or, I'm sorry, the heavy ion. That's unfortunate. How does this sell for? Okay, that's 17 scrap. We are going to be buying the rock crew member. That will actually allow us to sell the boarding. One quick second. There's a second store. That's what I wanted to check to see if there was actually another store here. Alright, so I have the possibility. That's 22 scrap. That's 25. I will be selling that. That's fine. So 68. 22, 17, 30, 40. No, that's only 39. Plus extras. I really favor getting a weapon online first. As nice as that crew would be. So 68 minus 55, that would leave us with a lovely 13 scrap, plus 17, plus 22. I mean, that only gives us to 52. Like if I sell it off another drone. I mean, that gets us to 67 scrap. 65 scrap actually buys a fairly wide variety of weapons for us. So let's go ahead and pick up the rock then. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put the Engi over in engines. And go ahead and save positions. We can do one jump before we hit the store. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. That's probably advisable. Just to get a few extra scrap, hopefully. Okay, missiles and a heavy laser. Hopefully the drone control means that's only like a Lato and not something really gross like an Artemis. Okay, so I'm actually trying to vent the ship to keep the oxygen levels down in the hopes that they'll target my oxygen system less so than my weapons, because my weapons going offline is really bad. Okay, they have a defensive drone. That doesn't actually affect anything we have unless we hit it directly, so that's fine. That fired at 9 seconds. So it's an Artemis in my shields. Okay, don't need the anti-personnel. Go ahead and you get that repair. Okay, we got the hit. We could take down their weapons. Ideally, nice. Okay, they got the missile back online. Oh, I was... Okay. Wow, that was a really fast repair. Yeah, they have Engis, or it's possible that they also have a repair drone. I mean, the fact that those both came online before I could fire my heavy laser in 9 seconds. Okay, since weapons are down, I want to charge my weapons a little bit faster. Manning them gives me a slight increase. Okay, do I actually want to hit the weapons, or do I want to hit the piloting and then I can just heavy ion the weapons? No, I'm currently having heavy ion on the shields. Let's just try and keep that down. Okay, you get a frantic message. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. 7 missiles, 2 drones, and 7 scrap. I mean, that is a fantastic number of missiles. Would allow missile weapons to sort of be online. But, again, we're heading to that store. Just need more scrap. 7 is just not enough. Good consumables, but yeah, we're just looking for straight scrap right now. Gonna have to ion the shields again. And then let's try and take out the shields. No, we shot the drone. That thing that I kind of didn't want to have happen just happened. Okay, so that was a breach, and it's been ion, so that's down again. We just need to hit him one more time. I'm gonna have to wait for my heavy ion once again to come back online so I can actually take down the shield bubble here. Okay. And we're still alive. 1 missile, 1 drone, 13 scrap. Not a ton more scrap, but it is more scrap. Okay, let's go ahead, hit the store. Come on, like, Flak 1 would be so good. Halberd beam, ion bomb. What is with the bomb weapons and beam weapons? That's kind of rough. I'm kind of tempted to pick up the pike beam here. Okay, so if we went pike beam laser, that's way more damage. And that's going to be the only store I see in the sector, so that's it for my weapon improvements. I mean, I still don't have a second shield online. Oh, the decisions. I mean, Halberd Beam is also kind of tempting, because if we just get the Halberd Beam online, we'll be able to deal with ships for the first 2 sectors. Yeah, level 2 shields versus bad weapon upgrades. I could go heavy laser. Heavy laser, Halberd Beam. I just really, really despise these starting weapons. But, I mean, Shields 2 is definitely going to be the way to try and go. Okay, so we already have one. Okay, I don't want to sell that drone. I want to sell this drone. Good weapons in Sector 2. Right. Shields 2. I technically have the power for it. I'll buy 1 fuel. I like sitting at about 14 fuel. Okay, well, we're still alive. Ideally, we could... Can I even hit this distress? Oh, no. No, that's totally... Won't be able to hit that. Okay. Distresses are normally a good opportunity to pick up crew members. 3 fuel for 3 drone parts. I can't take that offer. Sorry. I'm using my fuel. I don't want to dip that low. Okay, you're a pulsar. And your Zoltan shields with a hull beam and a heavy laser 1. Okay, so this is pretty terrible. I mean, my 2 shields would make us safe, except the pulsar is going to absolutely take those down. Let's see if I can charge my weapons faster. Now, it is possible we can just 2-shot their Zoltan shield, and then they're just as vulnerable to the pulsar as we are. Because the heavy ion will do 2 times damage to the ion, or to the Zoltan shield. Okay, we lost our shields and engines. They lost just the Zoltan shield. Okay, not too surprising. So we still ion stunned their weapon, or their shields, which is fine. And hopefully we sneak the heavy laser into their weapon system. Though theirs is probably going to charge almost as fast as ours, and I can't dodge that anyways. Okay, so that got there. Oh, my engines are 15% evasion or getting my weapons charged. Saw that coming. Okay, let's switch over, keep that heavy laser still charging. We can wait for the ion to maybe take down their shield for us. Just don't hit me in the weapons again. Okay, it's a breach in the O2. Okay, Hail Mary shot to their weapon systems. We lost our shields. They lost their engines. Okay, so that should almost definitely hit. 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 8 scrap. That's a pretty terrible offer. No thank you. So there's a breach in their weapons. That's going to be a little while to get online. Let's just knock out their evasion. Okay, that could have gone worse. 1 fuel, 1 drone, and 13 scrap. Okay, we're going to heal up our crew here. And send them back. And we just have to wait for our stuff to stop being ion down so we can go to the next jump. Alright, and there we go. Okay, heavy laser and a mini beam. So we actually can't take damage from this ship. It'd be such a good idea to train evasion by just dodging this heavy laser here. But I'm not gonna make everybody wait for that to happen. Yeah, so we can just ignore their weapons, try and take down their defenses. Start with shields. And now we can hit them in piloting. They did have a buffer point in their shields, but we heard a breach, so that's going to be a slow repair. Even a slower repair. Hey Ryan Blob, how are you doing? Alright, Blob wants to get on board already. I should inform you, this is the NGB. It's a really bad ship. Cannot guarantee that we will have a successful run on this particular vessel. I don't think that gets there in time. Okay, wow, 6 fuel and 20 scrap. That's a good amount of scrap, or fuel, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and get Riot on board. Doing good, man. Made 1 liter of smoothie. That is a lot of smoothie. Congratulations. Riot Blob. Alright. Oh, I was hoping to get like another jump in the sector that, from there. We still can. We'll go here and then the exit. It's 10 scrap to essentially double my evasion, so gonna go do that and buy the power for it as well. Okay, so that gives us the ability to potentially escape fights a little bit faster. How am I doing? I'm a little bit tired. Pretty long day. Cyber Billy. Caw. But yeah, so we get 1 jump and then we hit the exit. Okay, okay, well they only have a mini beam here. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive transmission. Stay out of this fight, or maybe worth your while. Alright, so we're going to reject this offer. Try to be here, attack the pirate for double rewards. Okay, yeah, Combat 1 is about the only... Like, if this was a beam drone, we would have been 100% safe. If it was some defensive thing, we also would have been fine. It is possible for this to take down 2 shields and leave us exposed to the beam. Gotta learn to calm more obnoxiously? What? No, no, this is a chill stream. Super chill. Rascal Fraskin, don't miss, please. Just don't miss. Alright, that got there. Yeah. No! The coolest. Yeah, so again, we do get to double up our shots through here. You see it up in an alert that has a crow pop its head on screen and crow... No. That's what the follower thing is for. Alright, so we got the damage in, so at least now we can't get hit anymore. Let's go ahead and switch you over to weapons, because you can't train in evasions against a beam. Alright, nice. That's a really good breach. All breaches are good breaches. Well, when it's on opposing ships anyways. Okay, so again, we have a chance at double rewards here, so 3, 7, and 9 isn't amazing. Still a pretty good chance that I get better rewards, the 2 times rewards. If like they offer me something free, like an item, I would have taken that. It's also possible that they'll just run away and we get a terrible reward here. I'm going to risk it, though, just to hopefully get more scrap. Because actually, I mean, 17 fuel is a considerable amount of fuel this early on. Oh, there's a follower thing? There might be a follower thing. There's a follower thing, there's a host thing. You know, trying to be quasi-professional. Alright, so this next shot should kill them. Come on, good double rewards. Alright, flat 20 scrap, nice. Thank the heavens you showed up. We don't have much to offer as a reward, but our engineer should be proficient enough to patch your ship up a bit after that nasty fight. 15 hull points repaired. Yeah, so that was like 50 scrap. That's amazing. Okay, super happy about that. Do I want to do anything else with that scrap? No, now we gotta start hoarding scrap a little bit. to try and get, like I said, an improvement over our heavy ion, and then we actually have like the start of a run. I mean, for the most part, we're just trying to catch up to some semblance of a ship. It's okay if we explore the asteroid field. We have plenty of hull to play with. Maybe we get something free. 5 fuel. Okay. Next sector. Abandoned sector or pirate controlled? So I can get excited about. Right. Abandoned sector is tempting. There's a lot of scrap potential in abandoned sectors here. But pirate controlled normally have more slave ships, and slave ships give an opportunity to have get crew on board. And I'm locked into a red sector 6 either way. So yeah, let's go ahead and pirate controlled. 7K run. Yeah, the 7K run with the NGB. That's super gonna happen. Okay, that's sparse. It's nice. You're just keeping your galaxy tidy. I can appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, we're looking just to replace the heavy ion with something better, and there's so many weapons that are better. But and if we can pick up a free crew as well, I would appreciate that. I don't have any 7K runs that aren't the Crystal B. That's all I know how to do score runs with. Okay, could I maybe get some scrap? Alright, so I already know that sells for 22. That's not... I can't really go to that store. There's very few things I'd be able to purchase right now. You know how many 7K runs that aren't the Stealth A? Oh, fair enough. You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated ship has stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Okay, so you have a charge ion and a heavy laser, and... Hey, Sir Billy, thank you for the host. Sir Billy was doing Mirror's Edge this week, but he already completed it, so I'm not exactly sure what he has going on next. Plus, we have some hacking, so this is potentially be really gross and in an asteroid field. Let's see what they hack before I opt to vent. Piloting. Okay, piloting is gross. But fortunately, what we do is we have to pay attention that if one of the asteroids takes down their shields, it might give us a, you know, the ability to snipe them with the heavy laser. No, that was close, but not quite. Okay. Target shields. We want to do, yeah, gonna have to want to do damage to their weapon system. They're a drone ship, so because they aren't jumping as soon as we got to the beacon, we know that it's actually not going to ever jump. Okay, yeah, I don't need dodges. Oh, so we got a friendly asteroid to hit them in the shields. That was really nice. Then we just got hit twice. Less nice. That caused a breach. Okay, they don't have any evasion now. Okay, took their weapons offline. Yeah, all that, the ions keeping our shields down was a little bit gross. Okay, 14 scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone. Let's go ahead and do the repairs that we need to have done. We should be fine with 2 shields in the asteroid. Oh, that's a fire. That is a proper fire. And it spread to my shields. Go ahead and get the system drone online as well. Just make sure something terrible doesn't happen. Yeah, like we're already down to a single shield bubble. That would be bad. Also, actually not healing up crew is pretty terrible as well. Okay, I need that second shield online. Just to make sure I don't take damage here. Alright, and we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. As if something terrible would ever happen. In FTL, no, it's totally skill-based. There is no luck. Completely scripted. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. We can actually hit that store now, though. Come on. Good weapon. Good, cheap, affordable weapon. Chain laser, charge laser 1. Okay, charge laser 1 is an actual weapon. Sensors, hacking, drone control, defense 1. Now, we do have a drone system. Defense drone is pretty ideal. It's arguably the best drone that it shoots down missiles for us. But getting actual weapons online is way more important. I guess I'll sell that. Go ahead, pick up the charge laser, or laser charger, I should say. Hey, Scott, thank you for the host. Exclamation point, host. And if you like FTL, you should totally check out Scott Onesie Wilson. You can just call him Scott, though. He plays FTL hard mode without pausing. Fantastic player. Dirty AFKers. Charge laser. So yeah, but he's also he's going to do some other stuff too. I know he just played some Cuphead. I think he's going to get back into some XCOM. So if you like strategy games, gaming in general, go ahead and give him a follow. Check him out. I'm frequently in his channel. I don't know if that was a selling point, but, you know. There we go. Alright, so now we actually have 2 projectiles that fight, and we actually can do, like, 3 damage to enemy ships. I'm super excited about that. So let's just keep going. I mean, just so you, like imagine if this ship was, like, the Kestrel A, and they would have had an Artemis missile here, a Burst 2 here, so that's 3 projectiles, a 2 damage missile system for 1, plus they would have an additional crew member, and that's what they start with. So while, you know, we got the... And they also start with that engine. So essentially we are 1 shield better, but 1 projectile shorter and 1 crew shorter than, like, the Kestrel A. Though we do have a lot of lovely blue options right now. I imagine... Is it working? I don't know. Okay. I mean, nebulas, I don't really care because I don't have sensors. Of course, I can't go that way. But we have shots, so that's amazing. All right, the ship with pirate markings orbiting a nearby planet. So it looks like a heavy laser 1 and an ion weapon. So we should be safe this fight. No chance of taking damage here. So of course we're going to go ahead and fight them. Yeah, so the ion hits 1 shield. It'll take that offline, dealing 1 ion damage, which is a 5-second sort of disruption. And then the heavy laser will take down the other shield, so we cannot be hurt this fight. Okay, we can take down their shields. Again, we don't really pay attention to their weapon systems here. We can hopefully get some training. Alright, they're now trying to get away. We're not going to let that happen. You have a rock? Time to buy teleporter plus firebomb. It's good. So those are ideas. I acknowledge that. 3 fuel, 1 drone, 12 scrap. Okay, 21 scrap. Okay, making our way to the distress. I'm contemplating perhaps picking up like level 3 engines. It's just good value. You're immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to pick up a bit of mercenary work? I will listen to their offer. A space dock is under assault from the rebels. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it is very important for our trade. We'll pay you fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Sure, we can always promise to save them. Where's this quest? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that diving? 2, 3. That's probably diving. We might not save that store. We're just going to take their stuff and run. Of course I will lead you to your destination. 9 scrap, and that's quest markers in the next sector. One, 2. We can sort of get eyes on whether we can hit that jump or not. An unidentified ship is badly damaged and still being assaulted by space pirates. The victim begins distress message until the pirate cuts in and offers to split the bounty if you sit tight. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 7 scrap. That's a pretty terrible bounty. They have an ion weapon and missile. That person has not read an FTL weapons guide. You don't. Ions and missiles is pretty terrible. I say that knowing that it's somehow now going to wreck my ship. So we will go ahead and try to be a hero. I'm going to go ahead and try and take down their weapon system. Okay, missile to 2 damage, Artemis missile, that's fine. We want to hold off, of course, making sure our charge laser or our heavy laser gets through since it deals 2 damage. And that's going to guarantee that it has to take this weapon offline because this is a 1 power weapon and this is a 2 power weapon. So we do 2 damage to their weapon system. And math says that that one goes offline, and that we're safe as long as we maintain that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wait for the second charge on here. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. 6 fuel, I'm pretty okay with fuel. So the drone and 7 scrap. 7 scrap's pretty low scrap. Again, they could just run away and we get nothing from the second one, but I still feel we'll actually get better rewards just destroying the ship. So we shall continue our assault. Alright, and we got 22 scrap, so that is more scrap. They were too late. The breach deprived the crew of oxygen, but we got more scrap. Yay! Better than them running away. Silver lining. Okay, so it looks like we can do the store rescue and come back to the exit with no problem. The only question is do I want to do anything before I get there? Probably not. Again, the only thing I was really thinking about was level 3 engines. Okay, let's engage that rebel, rescue that store. Ooh, defense drone Mark II, so this can shoot down all of our projectiles. And a basic laser 1, so we cannot be hurt. This can't beat... We can't even take damage if we only had 1 shield up. So gonna wait for all of our shots to charge. One of these shots is to distract the defense drone, the other to absorb the shield, and then our heavy laser goes in and deals damage, probably to... Let's hit him in the drones with our heavy laser, take this offline. This could actually take a while. Because it fires quickly, and charge lasers kind of fire slow. Alright, so we got that offline. That's good. O2 kill or riot. I'm just trying to make sure that that drone stays down so I can keep hitting the ship. Okay, Dad. I know, I'm not, I play, like, the most boring brand of FTL, where you just try to stay alive. And you don't go for all the fancy kills. Okay, the outpost hails. Thank you. I don't know what we did to anger the rebels, but they're ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. So we got 15 scrap, 5 hull repair. Nice. Defense drone Mark II, some crew. Really not weapons I really want to use. Yeah, I don't like mind control since I don't have like a mantis or not a mantis, a slug. Engi mantis. That's not really worth picking up. If that was a defense drone 1, I probably would pick it up. I'm not so super keen on getting the 2. The reason you want a 1 over the 2 is the 2 can be distracted by things that aren't missiles. So I just pick up some fuel here, I guess. Alright, so we go exit next sector. If I don't see like a store immediately in the next sector, I might be able to do the like an engine improvement. But now we're going to start facing 2 shielded ships, so that's going to be a problem, right? Because we need all of our weapons to hit to deal damage to them. 2 fuel for 5 missiles. No thanks. Zoltan homeworlds or Mantis controlled. So green sector Zoltan homeworlds has stores, but there's Zoltan shields. Those are going to be kind of irksome to deal with our weak weapon setup. Versus Mantis control, which is boarding, which is also kind of bad to deal with. I guess we go Zoltan homeworlds. Maybe we'll pick up the envoy, get the best augment in the game, the Zoltan shield. Could be nice. Okay, there's the quest marker. So we want to keep an eye out for a store because, again, we do need like another weapon to sort of help us out here. So it lets us see 3 jumps. That only lets us see 1, so we'll go ahead and get here. Second best augment in the game. Nope. Nope. Intruders on board. Okay. Where are you guys intruding? Oh, okay. So that's triple humans. Sure. So they boarded into the engines. I'm going to cut my O2. We're going to move... Okay, I want to delay them just a little bit and then go right into the doors. And then I actually want to close off the doors here. Okay, so hopefully they'll take some O2 damage. As I try to break into my med bay, then we'll go ahead and we'll help out the rock. Probably are going to take some damage to piloting here. All right, well I'll just live with taking the damage. I'm not going to like risk potentially losing a crew member over a single hull point. Yeah, I know you're super big on long-range scanners. Which, I mean, I like long-range scanners. Just, eh. I mean, something that does, you know, absorbs 5 damage every single fight versus something that literally does absolutely nothing in any fight. Which is being harsh to an amazing augment. Doesn't do junk a single drone. Okay, let's go ahead, hit the distress. Hopefully we get some crew. Crew, scrap, free weapon, all super good. Distress coming from a small space station orbiting. Plus we have a lot of blue options. The Engi has blue options, Rock has blue options. Actually, the system repair also gives us some. They're looking for help to disable it. Well, we have an Engi. 1 missile, 1 drone, and the 27 scrap. Okay, 104 scrap. Store. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm all for that. Okay, just a weapon. Just a weapon. Cloaking, mind control, hacking. Okay, double check to make sure there's not another store. The goods is by their consistency. LRS IMO provides the most consistency in the game. They're obviously both fantastic, though. I just can't rate something that actually has no impact on any of the battles higher than something that's going to have an impact on a considerable amount of the battles. As good as it is to, like, you know, potentially avoid pulsars and find, you know, fights when you're up or avoid bad ones when you're down. I mean, the jumping through... The jumps themselves are not as important as the fights themselves. It's a smaller portion of the game. I think we just buy hacking here. Since I had to try and keep my weapons relative, or not relative. I mean, they could be relatives, but I had to keep them relevant. And making sure that our shots hit. I mean, we actually do have 12 drone parts. That's pretty nice. We possibly get some crew kills with it as well. I should have bought some fuel. Of course, I'll participate in your study. Okay, we got intruders on board. Oh, no, this is bad. So this is bad because we just had... One of our crew is going to be mind-controlled, and there's going to be 2 intruders on board my ship. So we definitely have to hack here. See, if I hack evasion, I can do 2 damage to their ship. What level mind control is it? Oh, it's a level 2 mind control, because he's at 15 health versus his normal 100. Okay, so... Oh, and they're fighting in my hacking. This is great. This is the best. Alright, so this will fire... We should be relatively safe with the weapons with our 2 shields. So it's kind of okay that our engines will be gone. It'll be bad if they go after my weapons, though. Yeah. Okay, so this will fire at 17 seconds. This will fire at 9 seconds. They won't actually time up for a volley. I think I break mind control so I can have my guy back. Or do I do shields and leave them vulnerable? Because I'm really concerned about them breaking my weapons, obviously. Okay, so they're moving into here. Got my Engi back. Okay, they only have 15% evasion. Maybe I can sneak this shot in. I can't risk possibly getting hit by those weapons if I don't have the timing down. Okay. So we've done the 2 damage. We should get like a really strong reward from this fight. But now we can definitely let's send the rock in to start dealing with those borders. Okay. We're just gonna vent now. Do have to be careful. I want to hit him in mind control, so that doesn't wreck everything right now. Okay. Everything is now totally fine. Everything is totally fine. Not any concerns. Okay, let's see. Get my oxygen up. Do I even need to hack here? I don't. Let's just move them out and vent this. Force them into the med bay. Close all the doors. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is totally okay. One missile, one drone, 24 scrap. Continue. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage in ambush unsuspecting passerbys. Please take this. So another 13 scrap and an anti-combat drone. Was hoping for like a better weapon, but that's still quite a bit of scrap for a single fight. So they did smash my repair drone. Alright, Engi can go ahead and start doing repairs. Yeah, I mean, it was very scary. So... Hey, Coltrane! Aw, I'm sorry I didn't get the notification there. So, I think I did it right that I took down the shields to make them more vulnerable to my weapon systems, and we never took damage from their actual weapons. Then we made sure we were safe from their weapons, and then we took down their mind control. We might have been safer from their weapons for a longer point of time than I was willing to calculate out. Quest. Let's go ahead and get a power bar. So I can hack when I need to. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I'm a little bit tired. Had a bit of a long day. But, you know, I'm here casting FTL, so I can't complain. Shippy Escort thanks you. I don't think we could have made it without you. Let our friends patch up some of your... So that's the third repair event we've gotten. Yeah, anti-drone is... It's so bad. It does such a terrible job actually shooting drones. Unless it's like on the AI ship, and then they always like do these miracle shoot down your hacks and whatnot. I actually had an experience where I think it failed to shoot down like a combat drone for 5 attacks, and then missed the combat drone, and then the combat drone missed shooting us and actually hit my anti-drone. It was disgusting. You'll never guess what my SWAT squad was called out for. Where did you have to like rescue like a family of crows? Yeah. Is that what happened? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I am super tempted to buy the slug here. Slug already trained in weapons is nice. Plus it gives us sensors, essentially functioning sensors, and a third crew member. So I'm looking at this as I'm buying a crew member. I'm buying, because he's actually already trained in weapons, I'm also buying sensors, which is going to be like 40 scrap. And then I'm also buying automated reloaders. And I get all that in a package for 45 scrap. That's pretty ridiculous value. And I'll buy up a couple fuel. Go ahead, put you in weapons. What's my rock's training? Do I want to put him in piloting? If my rock was actually more trained. So again, I'm passing on this, but I don't want a mind-controlled pilot, and slugs cannot be mind-controlled. Illegal arms dealing, there were shotguns and Kalashnikovs, and there were armor-piercing rounds. That's terrifying. Awesome stuff taking that kind of stuff off the street, though. Barrette, 50 BMG rifle. Give my left leg for. Alright, so you jump to time to witness a Zoltan ship FTL drive overload. In its final moments, the captain implores you not to get involved, but it's too late. Of course we're going to get involved. Where are the good guys? Alright, so we got a basic laser, a bomb of some sort, probably a small bomb. They do have a clone bay. They only have a single shield. Ooh, holy drones. That's a lot of drones here. So we might not actually have to use a drone part. Okay, let's be a little risky here. Maybe we can get a crew kill with the O2 hack. Of course, it's level 2 oxygen. So I gotta wait for my weapons to charge, because I'm relatively safe from their weapons. It's really just what a bomb and shields would be potentially problematic. It can clear through like an inch of titanium, a solid titanium block. No, I think I've only fired a gun once. It was like a Glock. And we shot up a phone book on a range. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the hack initiated here. That's going to start bringing their oxygen down. Then we want to shoot them in the oxygen. Or shoot their drone. Okay, engines, not actually a problem. Oh, that is so good. Okay, so we did take their oxygen online. Our hack actually still continues to drain their oxygen system, even though it's broken. But with that fire there, so that fire is going to help burn out the oxygen in that room. Also, fire repairs in hacked rooms are halved, and that includes putting out fires. So this is a really bad time. Well, I do got an Engi, though. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's try and take that bomb offline. That small bomb is kind of annoying. Wow, they got through those repairs really quickly. That's okay, because we kind of want them to actually repair the oxygen so we can get another drain on. Couple seconds more. Okay, FTL is charging. How much health do they have? 45. There's not enough hole that I could potentially get a crew kill there. 31. Oh, wow, they got that repaired. Dang it. The Engi's able to repair it too fast. That was a nice idea, but the Engi just prepares it too fast. I feel bad for you. Guns are amazing. I'm totally okay with not, like, ever firing a weapon again. To each their own. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the kill here. He's going to just keep repairing the system way too fast, unless I need this to start like a fire. And it's just not going to happen. So now I just have to be somewhat concerned that they're able to potentially run away. I'll go out backwoods and shoot at things. .50 cal revolver. That's like a lot. Like 50 caliber is a lot. I knew somebody in college, they were really big into hunting, and I was always just like, why do you go hunting? And they would just, explain all the amazing things. I'm like, but I just go to the grocery store when I want food, and if I want Twinkies, like, what do you do? Is there like a Twinkie tree in the wild that you can pick Twinkies from? I'm like, well, no, but there's like all these other aspects to it. I was like, yeah, but no Twinkies. I mean, you're not seeming to grasp the fact that you don't actually have access to Twinkies out in the wild. He's like, well, bring our own Twinkies. I was like, well, then you're not really providing, are you? Nice, so we get 12 scrap and a shield overcharger. You'll definitely feel interested in the morning. I would believe you. Nice, that's like a 32 scrap pickup on top of 12. So that's really nice. No store. No Zoltan Envoy quest. It's possible here, so it's not going to be in one of the 2, 3, 4 if possible. It will not be in one of the nebula jumps. Okay. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the beacon here. Hey, hail, this is a Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. We will hear them out. I'm sure they have some lovely brochures or a nice pamphlet that explains their philosophies and ideals to us. They continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. Indeed. They talk at length about peace and harmony, blah, 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 but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. We continue. They finish, please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you have contacted our brethren, they transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Oh no. 1, 2, 3... How is this still in the sector? There's 3 jumps in the sector, and they actually jammed the quest in there. So that's a Zoltan shield or a Zoltan crew member that's going to be fully trained. But getting it would require us to dive. Okay, I have to think about this. Leg workouts? Oh yeah, don't skip leg days. That's old internet memes. How do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. No, that would definitely be... Okay, so the nebula jumps would be, like, way short. Some options are I could pick up these, like, 2 nebula... Actually, I could pick up these 3 nebula jumps. And then maybe make the exit. Is it worth it? No balls. Yeah. Of course not. I mean, I got hacking. If I pick up a Zoltan shield, that'll be good. Surely. They implore you not to get involved, but it's too late. Their attacker is already upon you. Okay, so is that a heavy laser and a hull beam? Oh, and a basic laser. Okay, so they can potentially hurt us here. They also have a slug and a mantis. Well, mantis is Garbo at doing repairs. Oh, the distress wasn't a nebula beacon? Okay, so they only have 1 shield. If we do an oxygen hack and we damage it, this poor little mantis will not be able to do repairs. The poor little mantis. It's a bit greedy. Oh my gosh, they have level 3 oxygen, so I guess it doesn't matter. Jeez. Okay, level 3 oxygen. That changes things, so I would need, like, all 3 of my shots to hit. That's kind of crazy. So if I hit him in the weapons, then the mantis will repair the weapons, and then when I hit him in the oxygen, the slug will actually try to repair the oxygen. But their weapons can possibly hurt us, and hurt us a considerable amount. Okay. So we're going to play it safe because that's level 3. So that mantis is going to be going to sleep. Night, everyone. Hey, thank you, Sire Billy. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the host. And again, thank you for the Crow Ka emote. It is glorious. So I need, like, all these shots to hit. All those shots just hit. Okay, down to 64. So again, we don't have an Engi doing repairs. We also don't have like a Zoltan helping out doing repairs. What kind of weapons are offline? Okay, well, if the hull beam's not online, then I don't have to worry about shooting them in the weapons just yet. Alright, so my hack is back online. Now I only need to deal like 1 damage to that system. Go ahead, fix it. They don't have a med bay. So we want, of course, crew kills because they potentially yield better scrap, more likely to get free items as well. It's going to be really tough to dodge them with no piloting, or no one in pilot nor in engines. Oh, I can't fire my heavy laser. I would have destroyed the ship. Oh, got myself there. Almost ended it. Okay, they're down to 9 oxygen. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and they're done. Okay. Come on, just get the kill. They've taken some damage from our weapon system as well. The Mantis finally got their weapons online. No more life signs remaining. We get a whopping 16 scrap, 2 missiles, and 2 fuel. I put in a lot of effort there. That's okay. That would totally be a dive. I value that. Getting Zoltan shields is, I mean, that's going to be amazing. And a 4th crew member, also pretty amazing. I mean, we could just slam them on evasion on our engines. That would make a huge difference. I think it's worth it. Alright, so you arrive at a location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan. But the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. Probably undervaluing the envoy, but honestly throwing him in engines is so good. Oh yeah. We've found you. You're not going to get away this time. I mean, that's going to be like an additional +5 evasion, and the Engi's free to move about, plus the power bar. That's tons of scrap. I guess we'll attempt to hail them. Okay. Now remember, we are peace-loving envoy, whatevers. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be reconciliation of our ideals without war. Those are actually pretty nasty weapons. So yeah, totally reconciliation of our ideals without war. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. I have a feeling he doesn't actually know what the word reconciled means. It was just repeating it back to us. You think this could end in any way but war? But true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Suddenly, all indications of the rebel ship fade away, and a Zoltan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you've met previously materializes on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear that you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid you in your fight. This technology should aid your quest. Okay, 13 scrap and a Zoltan shield. Nice. Okay. That helps the cause. So we got a Zoltan shield. We got that shield thing we can totally sell at the store. We lose probably a whatever. We're going to have to dive here. Hopefully we make it worthwhile. Some crew, some drones I don't really care for. Burst Laser 1. Burst Laser 1 is really good. Burst Laser 1 is very good. I mean, 2 Burst Laser 1s. The Burst Laser 1, the Charge Laser, and hacking with the Heavy. That's a pretty solid weapon system for a good long while. And yeah, there's a stun bomb because memes. Yeah, those aren't even trained. Okay, so let's say I buy this. I sell this. No, I don't have that garbage in my channel. This is a high-class FTL stream. Stun bombs. Stun bombs on my channel. Ugh. Ugh. The thought. It's horrifying. Okay, so we're going to need to power up engines so we can get out of this sector alive. Gotta give the people they want. Do we? Do we have to give the people we want? We also kind of have to do the improvements now in case that's like an event and then I can't do it before I dive. I want at least level 3 engines. Buy up some more fuel though, because that is also important. Alright, we have stuff we can build into, and we can hack their weapons to try and make the escape. The ASB is going to be pretty brutal, but hopefully if it hits any vital systems, system repair, and Engi, we are on full hull, so all that's really good. I pass out, but I have work I need to do right now, so... Alright, well, I'll understand if you're... Fair enough. If you go into lurk mode, that's quite alright. We love lurkers here. Lurkers number 1. Hey, look at you. You spot a pirate ship looting a small Zoltan cruiser. They spot you, move to attack before your FTL drive has a chance to recharge. Okay, so that's a mini beam and just an ion weapon. Okay. This doesn't look like too bad of a fight. Plus only 1 shield. Oh, alcohol. There you go. The cause of and solution to. Okay. They do have a clone bay, or they do have a way to heal. They probably don't have a lot of hull. I think I'm just going to go for a straight up kill and not blow a drone part doing it. I mean, ideally, the Mantis will try and do repairs. I don't know. Okay, so if the Mantis is going to do repairs, right? Because that's how it gets prioritized? Sure, let's try it. I mean, I got 12 drone parts. Oh, that's a human, not a Mantis. I'm, you know, senile. Level 2 oxygen. Okay, let's give it a shot. Okay, there goes the human, already down to 61. So we're going to need like enough hull to play with. And that again, we can keep shooting down that oxygen and then eventually hit them in the med bay. Make sure I actually save positions. Okay, so we just got to be patient. It's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay because we can hack it once it comes back online. Nice, nice. We got to resist, okay, because ships can actually have the augments of them. So it's because it's a rock ship, it actually could have rock plating. So that saved us 2 hull damage. Alright, you're going to try and get out, and you're not going to make it. Now they're going to try and do repairs. Alright, so they got them huddled in the med bay here. No life signs remaining in the ship. You get strips out of useful materials. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 22 scrap. Okay. Okay, that's not enough to get 1 scrap shy of actually getting another engine online. That's alright. That's alright. Okay, I think I'm just going to buy a power bar then. Make sure make sure that I can have everything running for this dive. Now the goal is just to get out of this fight as soon as possible. Take as little damage as possible. Again, the Zoltan shield should go a long way. With where I'm currently sitting, really just getting the burst laser 1 online, and then I'm going to have enough projectiles to deal with almost any ships. Okay, so just a mini beam and burst laser 3. I want to hack here? I mean, my Zoltan shield's good enough for this. It's the ASB that it doesn't matter that I have a Zoltan shield. Okay, don't hit me in a system that I don't want you to hit me in. That would be a system I didn't want you to hit me in. So, yeah, that just took out my engines. With a breach. I'm cool with hacking this now because my evasion's going to be pretty terrible. I should have had level 3 engines running. Okay. I probably would have been able to get out of there if I got that level 3 engine online. Uncharted Nebula rock controlled. What a choice. I mean, I don't have sensors, so nebulas don't impact me that way. Let's go ahead, Uncharted Nebula. Personally, I think defense 1 is really high, otherwise the entire system's useless. Well, no, I mean, I like it. If I find it, I will pick it up. But with the Zoltan shield, I'm a little less pushing, I guess, for that missile system. I mean, if I still have enough weapon powers, but my drone control system just kind of is useless, so be it. But 3 shielded ships are like a possibility, and I'm going to want to have projectiles to be able to deal with them. And that's, I mean, that's 85 scrap. Okay, so we're in Sector 4. Like I said, hopefully get 85 scrap, get my other weapons online. That also doesn't count reactor power, which is going to be, what, another 50? Wow, that doesn't actually connect. Interesting. Okay, so that could be a store, but then that's a dead jump, so we'll backtrack this way to see if that is, in fact, one of the stores for the sector. Or just an empty jump. Okay, so navigating the flying blind, you practically bump holes with the Mantis ship. They hail you. Pah, this transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time humans all die. Did they just call us humans? Do you see any humans? There will not be a next time we will open fire. That is a large missile. You got a very, very large missile there. Okay, so let's see. I could hack evasion. That guarantees I do 2 damage to the weapon system. That guarantees that missile comes offline. Otherwise, I'm not going to do damage to their system. So that's what's going to happen. I mean, I could have like waited maybe to see if my volley hits before I fire. And then maybe I would have been able to save myself a drone part. Having to rely on 100% shots hitting is kind of gross. Okay, they pulled their pilot, they pulled engines. Okay, so now their evasion's nothing. Okay, breach. They boarded with the Engi. Okay. I didn't kill the Engi. It's a level 2 med bay. Still didn't kill the Engi. I technically killed the Engi. Okay, 23 scrap. Go ahead, heal up. Elad, thank you for that totally non-endo implying message. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. Hope you are doing well. Caw. Okay, get into weapons. Finally might have some time on my hands. Amazing. Of course we're going to attack the ship. Let's attack the ship. We got a slug, 2 humans, a teleporter. This pleases me greatly. As it should. Alright, so we have a little bit of time maybe to hopefully not actually have to waste a hack here. That would be so good. Okay, it's good. We didn't have to waste a hack here. You're going to board. That's going to drop your evasion to zip. Oh, they're going to kill my drone. Even if I vent it, humans are too dumb to leave oxygenless environments. So rip a drone. As I'm already down to 9 drones. So I guess trying to go for crew kills and that kind of stuff, which is... It's a little bit risky right now until I can get my weapon set up online so that I feel comfortable enough taking down, you know, level 3 shields on a consistent basis. Did you somehow evade that with no one in piloting, no one on engines? Like, do you know what the odds of that happening are? Because they're low. Your shields are on fire. I'm glad your shields are on fire. What do you think about that? Okay, so that's actually hilarious. So they moved here because they were about to die. And the game triggers the teleporter because it has to go twice. So they actually boarded my ship, even though that's clearly a terrible idea for them. What would have been brilliant is I could actually maybe have fired the hack there and got like the... not taking that surrender. We'll just fire a single shot. Don't know if I'll get anything resembling a crew kill or not. We could have possibly hacked and then killed them by hacking their med bay. Oh, they live. Alright, so we got 28 scrap there. Still feel super, super far behind. That's okay, we're getting there. Do I want to buy the power bar so I can go 4 projectiles if I need to? Just so I have 4 projectiles. If I need them. Yeah, that makes sense. So even though like heavy laser is really amazing, that we only have 3 shots, it is possible we get like level 3 3 shielded ships, and even though I could possibly like hack those, and you're still dealing with evasion. I only have a level 1 hack, so that's only going to take down like A minimum amount of sheet metal. Oh, this is the NGB. No, the NGC is like amazing. This is the opposite of amazing. All right, how do I want to do this? I wouldn't mind again possible diving. This is a really bad one. Yes. Like, have fun. Trying. We are trying. Ah, you laddie dunce. Okay, well, you have cheese. Is that like 6 power weapon system? Advanced automated remain stationed near a small royal space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what's inside. Okay, they don't have cloaking. I will attack to get to the station. I think that is triple chain lasers. That's hilarious. Game, you're hilarious. Triple chain lasers. That's kind of what I thought it was going to be, and it turned out to be that. So yeah, at 17 seconds, it's going to fire 6 projectiles. Sorry, 16 seconds, minus the fact that it gets the man bonus. We're going to get our volley off first and deal at least 2 damage and take one of them offline. Is that definitely the way I want to do this? Yeah, I think I need at least one of them offline. By the way, I should totally be using the burst laser instead of the charge here. Okay, we hack the evasion. That's 2 shields. Okay, good. We got the breach. Charge laser, go back offline. The burst laser charges 1 second faster. Okay, so we have the Zoltan shield to eat their projectiles. Did they not fire that weapon? Are you not firing your weapon? No, okay, you got there. I was very confused as to what you're doing. That's quite alright. I'm glad you don't decide to sync up your weapons to deal me damage. I do appreciate it. Okay, so I still have 2 and 2. Let's wait until my cloak comes, or my hat comes back online, and then we'll be totally safe. Alright. See, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's FTL. Nothing possibly goes bad in FTL. Oh well. Slowly getting training. Decent on engines. I actually probably should have swapped those out. That's... Nah. Okay, we get the hack on. Now we damage their piloting. Okay, their evasion's 0. And everything's fine. Everything is totally on the up and up. Again, we caused a breach in their weapons, so they'll never be able to repair that system, because AI ships can't repair breaches. And if you can't repair a breach, you can't repair a system. Okay, 27 scrap. Investigate the station. Something amazing. The station was either abandoned or stripped clean. It seems to have lain unused for quite some time. You find nothing useful. That is, it's too bad. You jump to the middle plasma store, multiple recently incapacitated ships. So if you had level 2 piloting, we get a blue option. We could risk level 1, the one option here if we had a clone bay. I have neither of those things, and I can't risk one of my 3 crew members here. Investigate the station. Do I know what these jumps are? I might know what some of them are. Just keep making our way through the nebula. Prepare to chase them. Okay, so we chased them down. Okay, so that drone is not totally relevant. Okay, again, I want to hack here. And we want to hack their engines. So we're going to sneak the drone past their anti-drone, hopefully. Okay, we see that it fired. We're going to turn our drone off. This shot is going to where our drone is supposed to be. And now that our drone is turned off, it sails past it. We turn it back on. Okay, and it lands. Level 2 engines. Okay. Not actually terrifying engines, but... The reason we hack engines versus hack piloting is if they try to run, we don't actually want to lock the pilot in here if they want to do repairs. We want the pilot to leave so that the FTL cannot charge. Yeah. Okay, so I opted to just completely make sure that their engines are offline for a while. Fire's pretty fortunate. It's going to take a while for these weapons to actually sync up. This firing at 10-second intervals and that one firing at 17-second intervals. Oh, they had a boarding drone, but I had Zoltan shields, so they didn't board. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to open up all the doors so that the breach here doesn't drain the oxygen quickly from this room. It now has to drain the oxygen from all over the ship. Their evasion is still garbage. The shields are offline. Okay, they're trying to run. That's not going to happen. There's way too many fires over there right now. Okay, let's switch my crew in the room to split up the damage a little bit. And I did that poorly. Let's try again. So we send them out of the room and then back in the room. And voila, they swap. We can see if we get a crew kill here with this solo shot. Frantic message, take everything we have, will not accept surrender. Okay, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. 5 fuel and 40 scrap. That's pretty good. We were a little bit light on fuel there. Why don't you go over here? Engi can do some repairs. Okay, that breach has already sucked all the air out of that room. Okay, and you guys need to be healed up a little bit there. Actually, I think that means it's enough scrap that I can get my 5-power weapon system going. Okay, alright, so we now have 4 projectiles plus a heavy laser. That's really strong. We got our 2 shields, level 3 engines is alright. 3 crew members. Wish we had a few more, but can't complain. We have a good amount of hull, 13 fuel. Sector 4, not bad. With this ship, this is pretty good. You have double flak 1s. That's kind of scary. You also have a bunch of crew. Jeez. That is a... So they have a 6-power weapon system with a lot of projectiles. So the question here is whether I hack, because I could... Those are going to... If I miss too many shots, that's the problem, is missing shots, right? Like if I miss shots... Oh, 30 evasion. So they have... What is this ship? So the 2 shields is pretty normal. 6 power weapons. It's pretty gross for the sector. But level 5 engines? No, I'm sorry. Level 6 engines? No, level 5 engines. So that's 25 evasion plus the piloting for another 5. That's gross. Alright, well, now your weapon systems are done for. Still have 20% evasion. So if it's 25 man, that's like 80%. So that's level 3 piloting as well. Why? What is wrong with you? Have a breach. You guys are jerks. They offer you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ships. 16 scrap plus an ion charger. So an ion charger is another 25 scrap. I don't rate the... Well, actually, I'm a pretty big fan of the ion charger. I wouldn't rate it higher than the 3 weapons we currently have. But still, so that's 25, 35, 41 scrap. And we have that store coming up, so we'll go ahead and take that offer. I want to buy another power bar there. 6 fuel for 2 drone parts. We're coming up on a store. I only have 6 drone parts. I think I'm going to actually turn that down. If I needed fuel, I could buy it there. Yeah, you're another store. Do I actually need the power bar right now? Technically, I don't. 1, 2, 3. So you can be a little greedy in here, get another jump before the storm, and get not even remotely rewarded for that. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. High store. Cloaking, mind control, bunch of drones, and weapons I can't use. Okay, so we're going to sell this. 53 scrap. Do need fuel. 44 scrap. What do I want to do with 44 scrap? I guess nothing right now. So, like I said, we're okay on evasion engines, evasionons, whatever, words. Jump into a nebula beset by a plasma storm and automated. Okay, we can prepare for a fight. So the Zoltan Shield gives us a really huge edge here. All of our weapons are powered up. That's fine. So ideally, we will be able to like take out this ship without. We shouldn't have to hack here. I do want to take out their weapon systems just so I totally safe. Oh, what just happened? That was a mistake on my part. So both their ions hit, and that means my shielder's down when the fire beam is charged. Okay, so we got lucky. They hit drones. Okay, that was a bit unlucky. I just need 1 shield bubble to be fine from their drones. Not anticipating this drone popping up. That's whatever. It didn't start a fire? Why not? It totally hit my ship, right? I mean, no, I guess it didn't. Shrug. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and another 25 scrap. Okay. Oxygen, we'll let that get up a little bit. So, okay, what am I looking for at this point? We could potentially start thinking about Shields 3 if we wanted to. Our weapon system's fine. For the most part, I would say. Defense drone would be nice, even though I am low on scrap. Or, sorry, drones. Alright, let's get out of here. We're going to dive again, but it's in a nebula. There are no ASBs in a nebula. So it makes diving a lot safer. So we go distress here. Then dive to the exit. Additional crew member. Follow distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver. Hail and offer them assistance. They respond, help, our shields are down, we won't last long. Send the repair drone. The drone keeps the ship stable to allow them to escape the asteroid field. They message you with map coordinates. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's a Federation... Okay, they gave me a quick marker. I totally thought they were just going to give me a map sector layout. And I was like, what? It's at the end of the sector. That's worthless. But we get a quest marker. So that's better. That is better than nothing. 3 missiles for 3 drones. Yes. Okay, so now we have some drones. That's good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and dive again. Again, we don't have to deal with the ASB, which is really nice. It's going to be a fairly nasty ship. That is a fairly nasty ship. Double missiles, charge, and a basic laser. I'm contemplating whether it's actually worthwhile to do a hack here to ensure that I have some damage against them. Okay, so that's a LATO missile, and this one didn't fire, so that means that's an Artemis. How fast can they shred my shields, or my, That's pretty fast. That's actually pretty fast. I can do 3 damage to their weapon system. Doesn't actually make me a whole lot safer. It will potentially buy me some time. That's kind of what I was worried about, that would be the weapon that they take offline. That's bad. Okay, system repair. It might have been a waste of the repair there. I got 4 shots to maybe take down their shields. It's going to be... Oh, that was bad miss. Gosh, my weapons are... Even though I did 3 damage to that weapon system because I missed the next volley, they were able to get their weapons online. If I stick around, they're almost out of missiles for a single fuel. I don't think that's worth it. Let's just go. Uncharted nebulas are slug controlled. I guess Uncharted. I would have to upgrade oxygen to go into slug control to get the blue options. It is never safe in the NGB. Never safe. Taraj? Hello? Welcome? Okay, so we are in Sector 5. There's our quest. We do have level 2 shields. We have level 3 engines, a 5 power weapon system. I guess I don't need the system repair bot online currently. Okay, I mean, we're not bad, but we're still not great. Like, if you got these weapons on almost any other ship, you would feel, like, so amazing, and, like, the run is easy and with his ult and shield, and yet I don't feel that way. Because, you know, NGBs. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to contact them, they fade into the nebula. I guess follow and help them? While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, they stumble upon the rebel ship with the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from you. Prepare for a fight. Okay, you have drones. Okay, you're going to just vaporize my shields. That's bad. My Zoltan shield. I mean, that's a beam drone in a combat 2. So ideally, we want to deal damage to their drone system here. If I can get the combat offline, then we're not in that much trouble. I mean, 2 beams and the basic laser, and we're okay. Hopefully. Alright, so now we're okay. Now everything's fine. It's not actually fine. They have 2 crew doing repairs there. Oh, we missed it anyways. Oh, see, that is so rare that they actually shut down one system and then, like, switch on something else. Like that. I wonder what... Because sometimes the AI doesn't do that with, like, weapons, but it just did that with drones, which is really unfortunate because that drone is way worse than the one than this one. Thank you for that miss. Alright, so we got the breach that time. Plus we already had some damage to that system. Hopefully that buys us enough time to keep that down. I was going to try and snipe them in the med bay because it's clear that there's a... They took some damage. I assumed it was a fire, but it could have just been damage from weapons plus the breach. Okay, we can wait for the hack to come back online. Decimate their shields. Not taking that surrender. Okay, ship explodes, 2 missiles, 1 drone, 30 scrap. Alright, so at least we replaced our drone. Okay, you're a store. What do I need at a store, though? 2, 3. We get another 3 jumps before we actually have to get there. Okay, so you have a missile, you have a bomb, you have a charge laser here. Of course, we have to open fire. I mean, I have to win fights to and keep getting scrap. Okay, let's see if we can sneak in damage for the first volley. And save on the drone. No dice. Yeah, they always board into my droning and my drones, and then they beat up my drone there. That's not cool. Okay, so that bomb's online. Go ahead and just vent. I can't take on 2 Mantis. Okay, so we lucked out there. They actually split up. So that one's getting deprived of O2 and that one's not doing anything, so we'll just let it be what it is. Stun bomb. Into my doors, okay. Do I wait for the hack to come online? No, my weapons fire fast enough. Are you going to follow him into the med bay? Okay, so this is a little scary. I'm going to need to help them out because 2 Mantis can down the crew, and I can't use my Engi because they're stunned. Because stun bomb is obviously too powerful. Totally needs nerfed. Hack, make sure that evasion is dropped. Okay, and all their weapons are down. I forgot I had a door open. And they boarded again. Well, there's still no oxygen over there. It's just going to be easier if I open up all the doors and force them into the med bay once again. Okay, the weapon systems are still down. This is fine. No one is actually repairing weapons. That seems kind of weird. Doesn't that strike you as weird? Okay, they now have 2 crew hanging out in oxygen. I'm even more confused right now. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material, an FTL recharge booster, and 41 scrap. Wow, that's a ridiculous sum of scrap we just got. Okay, let's let the oxygen get back up in there. I think I still want to risk 2 more jumps before I actually hit that store. Do I want to do any more improvements before I get there? Okay, question 1. Okay, I do have an odd amount of power, so it means in Nebula we do round up. Plus I have the Zoltan shield, so that's not as big of a deal. So I guess we just hold on to some scrap until we get to that store. Come on, don't be that way. Okay, super shield bypass. We don't even get any scrap for this. Quad humans. Okay. So this is, again, I'm just going to let them essentially break stuff because I can't do anything. 3 crew with the Engi, I really can't fend them off. And I just essentially allow them to break piloting to ensure that my crew doesn't die. Okay, oxygen on, that's all on. Okay, this is fine. Appreciate it. Oh, that was not the right crew member. No, stop sending the wrong crew member. Okay, that's... How much health are you at? 15. Okay, don't. 12, 14, 15. Okay, everything's still online, that's fine. Okay, if my rock can kill that 1 crew member, that would be amazing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send that rock through. I was really close to being able to pull that off without the hull damage, but then I somehow misclicked and I didn't move the slug out in time, and they're at too low of a health for me to risk doing any shenanigans. Okay, so at least now I got some heal ups on that crew. Alright. We're fine. We're just so light on crew. If I had like 1 more crew member, that would have been kind of okay. I guess that's something I would probably... I hate spending the scrap on crew. But have we actually gotten free crew? This was at a store, this is a store. No, we haven't got a single free crew member. Well done, everyone. We're all alive. Yay! I guess if there's a reason to celebrate, being alive would be one of them. I approve. Alright. So, I mean, I don't actually need weapons. I just... Other stuff. Burst Laser 1, Heavy Laser 2. Clone Bay, back up. This store is awful. It's legit awful. Now, I'm just saying, if there ever was a reason to celebrate in the history of mankind, it would be that we celebrate that we are not dead. You're fine. You're fine. Everything is totally okay. Okay, I don't need the FTL charge booster. I do need all that fuel. Is there another store nearby? There is not. Acceptable. Alright, so I've been casting for almost 2 hours now, or actually about exactly 2 hours. I want to take a break, kind of think about if I actually want to buy this Heavy Laser 2 or not. Just because it is a strict improvement. It would be an improvement over my Heavy Laser 1. The problem is, of course, that's more power. I'm feeling I won't pick that up. But yeah, I just sort of want to think about... Again, the problem with only having 3 weapon slots is it's... Unless you have, like, you know, flak 1s and bursts, it's really tough to get all the damage through. We might just end up buying drone parts. But anyways, yeah, I need to take a 3-minute break here, stretch, get a refill, and then we'll come right back. So see you on the other side. Take care. Okay, thank you for your patience. Alright, so what I think I want to do here is actually buy drone parts. As gross as that is. Some hull repair. We'll get level 4 engines. It's a lot less of an investment right now than in level 3 shields, plus we already have the Zoltan shields. Ideally, a little bit more evasion means that my shields will take longer to drop anyways. Okay. And we keep up having enough drone parts so that we can kill ships. It's really important that I'm always able to kill ships and keep getting scrap and not missing out on scrap opportunities. Pirate ship arrives shortly after we do. Attack the pirate. 3 shields, okay. So that's just a heavy 2 and a charge ion. Those are kind of terrible weapons. We might be able to get away without having to actually hack here. We'll actually hit him in the shields first. Okay, well, they're already went all my defenses. Not too surprising, all 3 of their shots hit through 40% evasion. I hate having to hack everything. Okay, so yeah, I wanted their shields offline. It's going to make them much more... If I take down one of these weapons, then we're really safe. That's a terrible offer. I don't need missiles. Wow, our shield was actually still down. We could have taken two damage there. That's fine. I mean, we're going to get away with it. It's okay. See, now we can't miss. Now that the fight is over. That's how RNG works, you know. When the fight is in the balance. Oh, well, you know, it just had a really good evasion. And then once it's over, now your shots hit. See? So at the end of the game, they all average... What? You detect fate and life signatures from the intact pieces of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew. First step in his path to get revenge. 18 scrap and a Zoltan trained in shields and engines. Well, that's awesome. That's a power bar. We're going to put them on engines. Put the Engi on doors. So we're going to lose 5% evasion. I'm totally alright with that. I don't want the Zoltan moving around too much. And that now frees up my Engi to, you know, normally I would... These are the 3 spots you don't want to typically have to move crew from. Names are not destiny. Well, it's a species, not a name. I mean, his name is Ken. Oh no, Matt. You know, so see, it actually makes sense now. He's at the doors, and his name is Matt. It's even better. All the names are named actually they just take the other usernames to make it less confusing for us. Little known fact. Huh. You're out in the middle of a plasma storm. Despite the harsh conditions, the Rebel Scout seems to be waiting for you. Okay, that's a Vulcan. And 2 shields. You're going to drop down to 1 shield. Okay. We're going to go with, like, overwhelming firepower here. Okay, so this is online, overwhelming firepower. I think we'll actually try and hit them in the shields as much as possible. because it's going to... It should be a while before they actually take down my Zoltan shields. We're going to get a potentially 4 damage volley at their shields and cause them a lot of problems, hopefully. Nice. Okay, no dodge, that's okay. We're going to hit him in the weapons the next volley. Oh, I don't actually have to wait because... Okay, it's a pretty good dodge. Come on, I just need to do a little bit more damage. Okay, if I have 2 shields up, I can't get hit. I should have also moved the Engi to shields during the fight since I don't need them on doors right now. Not taking that surrender. Alright, we got there. Didn't even use a drone. 33 scrap though. All for the cause. Oh my gosh, I actually remember to save everyone's position. That's amazing. Okay, oxygen. Get those levels back online. And now I'm sitting at 107 scrap. Okay. A rock-armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings. But when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life forms you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. Oh, yeah, oxygen's still offline. We'll have a rock crew member check. I mean, they called us repugnant, sure, but they didn't call us humans. You know, so that's fine. Get another system repair drone. We can sell that for 15 scrap plus another 48 scrap. Really good reward. And yeah, now we'll get the oxygen online. See, it's fine. Everything's just fine. So many blue options. So that's why it's really strong to have. So it's why crew is always so important, right? They give you blue options if they're diversified. Manning systems gives you, you know, better evasion, faster firing weapons, better doing repairs, better dealing with borders. But finally, a free crew member. Only had to get halfway through Sector 5. Okay, let's... Guess we'll hit the quest. Okay, so you arrive at the Sector C Small Federation Outpost. They have an ASB, so this is actually a friendly ASB. They're going to be shooting at this drone here. Good for us. They only have 2 shields, so maybe we can get away with not having to use a drone part here, which would be really nice. They do got mind control, but again, our Zoltan shield stops the mind control from getting online. I'll go ahead and put you on shields, even though it doesn't really matter because you're not actually doing anything. Okay, so we're fine. What level mind control is this? Oh, that's pretty high level mind control. Alright, so Matt's gonna keep distracting Riot as Riot riots in the weapons. As long as we have 2 shields up, though, we can't take any damage from this fight. Oh, I should have waited for my charge to happen. Another shot. Go ASB. ASB through weapons. That much safer. No, right. Don't encourage yourself to fight the Engi. That's rude. Alright. There's actually some like really good rewards we can get from this. I like good rewards. Okay, so we get a missile, a drone, 18 scrap. Continue. You contact the station once the rebel ship is destroyed. The lone survivor responds, "The space is no longer safe. Let me join your crew." And I'll have the station's drone patch you up. So that's the third or fourth time? No, I think that's the fourth time we've had our hull repaired, which is why we never repaired a fool. Mind control. It's not your fault. I understand. So we get 48 scrap and a fighting human and 7 hull repaired. Okay, so Engi doors, human to shields. Is there a store? Okay, there's not a store. I mean, I have 221 scrap. Let's go ahead and get shields 3. 66 scrap, plus this is another 15. 70s, 5 scrap. We can actually pick up mind control now because we have the slug. That would be actually a really nice pickup. Or, again, 50 scrap for a defense drone 1. Pirates, we will attack the pirates. Okay, you have missile, heavy 2, and burst 1. So that's 5 projectiles, potentially quite a bit of damage here. 3 crew, though, but only 2 shields. Again, hopefully we can, like, conserve drone parts. Okay, so we got one of the bad weapons offline. That's fine. If we can get the missile offline, then we're safe. Okay, we got a breach. We still have 1 Zoltan shield up. Even if that deals 2 damage, the Zoltan shield absorbs it. If that dealt, like, oh, it's a Lado. I could have probably paid attention and known that. If that was like a breach missile and dealt 4 damage, it doesn't matter. It still has to get through the Zoltan shield completely before we actually have to worry about taking damage from it. They hail you. "We realize our ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we will make it worth your while." 34 scrap in a defense drone Mark II is absolutely making it worth our while. I actually really, I shouldn't say really like, but I kind of like the defense drone 2 when I already have a Zoltan shield. So it actually can help keep the Zoltan shield up. And if we don't find a defense drone 1, I mean, it's not that bad of a replacement. We might just keep that. Maybe. And technically we actually have 3 power, so we could get it online. Again, I probably mention it every time, but it's worth mentioning. Typically defense drone 1 is better. It actually takes less power, 2 versus 3, and you actually just want it to shoot down missiles, the defense drones, because you have shields to deal with laser shots. Okay, how without functioning sensors? Let's attack the drone, get to the station. Chance at double rewards. You have cloaking. So, basic, burst 1, bomb, and missile weapon. Okay, but no shields. And a very, very long cloak. Oh, that's a firebomb. Okay, so firebomb actually doesn't do any damage to Zoltan shields. Just doesn't. Okay, let's take down its piloting. Or, well, if I change my mind. Okay, so our shots actually were hit out of air. Well, I guess out of space. It's not technically air. That's alright, we got there, no problem. 27 scrap, investigate that station for another 22 scrap, 149 scrap. Okay, no stores, that's alright. Three shields and hacking. Of course, we're going to attack the ship. They have a mini beam, combat drone 2, and a burst 1. Might be worthwhile to do a hack here, because their hack could come back and cause us some issues. So we can deal 3 damage to any system. I guess if we do it to the drones, we should be okay. That's a 4-power drone. I doubt that they have a lot of buffer points or some alternate drones as well. I don't know. That is only a 3-powered weapon system. Choices. Let's just... So if I take down the hacking, then I don't have that concern of hacking. And, I mean, 3 shields, 37% evasion... Relatively safe, question mark? Nah, let's just take down the drones. Okay, there's the hack. Hack my engines. Okay, well, there's my evasion, but we are safe with 3 shields against their weapon system. That's the smarter play. Okay, just making sure that system stays down. Now, wait a few seconds, make sure my hack's online, get the maximum damage out of this, and just, ooh, they have 3 people repairing. I was going to hit him in the shield, but they have 3 people doing repairs. That's a lot of repairs. Not accepting surrender. The FTL is charging. We'll just hack and win. That was close. Okay, 38 scrap. 187. I mean, right now there's actually not... I don't think there are really any improvements I want to do on my ship. Let's, I don't know, level 2 hacking. And I'll get the level 2 piloting for the potential blue option, just because. I mean, we know there's no store in the rest of the sector, so it's not like I need to save up for, like, cloaking. Also, we can only get 1 more system anyways. We have hacking, we have... the drone system, so 1 left. It's going to be a toss-up between mind control and cloaking. I'm leaning towards mind control, so that's only need 75 scrap for that. That's a lot of bombs. You have, like, a lot of bombs. Let's see if we can get a kill here by going through the O2. Now, that was a level 2 hack, so that's really going to be draining the oxygen from that ship. Oops, did I auto-fire something? Okay. Double ion bombs. That is potentially terrifying. And boarding with double mantis. Also terrifying. Okay, let's get you out. Then send you back in. We're going to have Engi in shields. Just because. Actually, let's just leave them here so they're... I'm going to have to replace one of them eventually because the mantis are going to win those fights. That's bad. Oh no, okay. Engines and drones. Okay, that's fine. Can I actually get a volley to land, please? The answer was no. No, I could not. Okay, at least we fought them back. As long as we don't take one in shields, I guess we're okay. Alright, let's just put everyone back where they should be. Heal up the rock, heal up the human. It's going to be tough. Since it's only level 1 oxygen, it's not going to refill too fast. Okay, that's a miss. And drones again. That's fine. Okay, so they now will have no oxygen left in their ship, and all I have to do is take out their clone bay. And their evasion with their crew dying should be pretty bad. Well, they still have a pilot and engine, so well, not too bad. Got enough evasion in there. Hopefully it's a low-level clone bay, so... The crew member, when they do respawn, I mean, they're going to respawn here. There's no way they can get that O2 back online. Alright, we've been pretty fortunate, honestly, with the... evasion, that we haven't eaten ion bombs to, like... Not just evasion, but that we haven't taken ion bombs to vital systems. Are you kidding me? Come on, I just need one to hit. That's like the third time they hit drones. That's fine. Yay, there we go. Okay, we win. We win, it's fine. Everything is totally okay. Find a weapon system on the ship with no crew to stop you. 18 scrap and an ion blast. That's not really great. I mean, the ion blast, we're not going to get that online. It'd be nice if I had 4 weapon slots, but I only have 3. Like, 1 jump isn't really worth the dive risk, so we'll hit the exit. Even though there's not going to be anything here. There's never anything at a nebula exit. I mean, I could sneak that jump. I just don't feel like it. Mantis controlled. Sure. You've entered a poorly charted area of space. It's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Okay, so what are we looking for? Mind control. Mind control is sort of what I'm looking for at a store. And then what we can do is like hack shields, mind control the pilot, and that's going to let our not really amazing weapons, not terrible, but we just don't have projectiles. I mean, against level 4 shields, I would need everything to hit just to deal 2 damage to a system. That's really slow flagship fights. But I mean, we have the defense too, we have the Zoltan shields. So I'm not too high on trying to get like cloaking. At 150 scrap. So I wanted to be able to like see as many jumps in this sector as possible to find the store. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the ship, because of course we attack the ship. Okay, this is not too bad of a fight. Now, they can't board us, which is a bit unfortunate. It actually would be a lot easier if they did board us to get a crew kill here. I actually probably should have done it differently, because we could board, fight them, lower their health, and then they would send somebody else, and then we let that boarder live. They would send somebody else over. And because they won't send the damaged crew member over, nor could they heal, and then we can essentially just put everyone on very low health. Really? Dang it. And then we just like shoot him in the clone bay, would have been fine. Don't make me use my defense drone. Alright, well, they at least got the oxygen hack off. Wow, the solid evasion. Keep dodging the missiles, which is fine. Okay, here comes a mantis trying to board us. Okay, we're just gonna vent you. And, how well is my human being trained in shields? We'll wait till the mantis actually makes it up to the Engi before going up there as well. Okay, so we could take damage here. Another really good dodge. Alright, let's fight. So this mantis is actually trying to do repairs here. That's going to be very difficult. Let's go through all the hacking stuff first. Okay, come on, please die. Speaking of dying, thank you, warning system. That's super kind of you. I want to do the minimum amount of damage to keep hull up. Shoot. Oh man, they actually got the mantis back online. Dang it. I was obviously trying to avoid that. Okay, let's hack the oxygen again, and we just have to take out that clone bay, and okay. Yeah, this is where I did a wrong hack, and it potentially could cost me a crew kill here. Okay, so Clone Bay is offline. I can deal exactly 1 damage to them. Alright, but the crew is now at least dead. If the Engi gets that repair, I think we're just toast on getting the crew kill. Yeah, I did get it up to level 2. So I need this to be like enough to hold and kill him. Yeah, it's not enough. Alright, well, 47 scrap, that's fine. While getting crew kills would be, you know, beneficial on the scrap. Like, a problem with this ship, at least particularly early on, is there like fights that you can't win and you just keep missing out on scrap. And that's the worst, where you just start bleeding scrap because you can't kill ships. You can't get scrap because you can't get scrap. You take more damage. And you just keep spending scrap on trying to catch up, and you just never do. Hull Smash Laser Mark II. Okay, well, that's amazing. So that's 3 projectiles, 3 powered weapons. I'm actually a pretty big fan of that. At 15 seconds. Also, every one of these shots has like a 30% chance of causing a breach, and it just gives us projectiles. Do I want it online right now? And they're sort of okay as is, but like we might put it on over the heavy laser. It essentially will do 1 more damage. It almost guarantees us breaches, or I just get 1 more projectile off this. Decisions. At least we have a chance of making some decisions here. Checking an eye out for the store. Okay, there's no store down there. That's fine. We'll hit this distress. Okay, so we haven't seen this. Even though 7 fuel is a little bit low, we haven't seen the store yet, and we've seen all the markers so far. It's unlikely we're actually going to miss it at this point. Hey Hans, how you doing? So we'll go ahead and give them 2 fuel. They'll give us 55 scrap for 2 fuel. That sounds fair. That sounds perfectly fair. Okay, that's not a store, that's not a store. I hit this beacon, so I know those aren't stores. So we can go distress and through here. I mean, I have 249 scrap right now, and I don't need 249 scrap. So even though it's a slower time, and I'm a big fan of the whole, like I said, I just want more shots. I mean, now we have 7 projectiles. So yeah, we're in Sector 6 with the NGB. We're living. Oh no. Can I see if there's a store one jump away? I really want to see if there's a store one jump away. Obviously, I can't drop down to 1 fuel here. Good luck. Yeah, there wasn't a store. Maybe we jump the exit, because the exit shows us a bunch of beacons. I'm okay with that. You jump to the aftermath of what seems to have been a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screens, and you still see the remains of their dying ship sparkling and breaking apart. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Well, let's investigate that battlefield. Hi, Zoltan shields, but only 2 shields. Burst 2. Is that a burst 3? Okay, they open fire because Zoltans are fair. It is a burst 3. They only have 2 crew, though. Good dodges. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm trying to think of a way to get a crew kill here without like eating a bunch of damage, because I don't want to eat a bunch of damage. So I just have to I have to get one of these weapons offline. And then we're just going to cause a hull breach in here. And I'm pretty certain each one of these shots has a 30% chance of causing a breach. Didn't take that one down. Okay, 3 shields and a Zoltan shield, 40% evasion. Don't do it, game. Alright, so we're going to let him out. I don't know how much oxygen is actually left in that room, if there's so little that they're forced to try and go to the med bay, or possibly lose some health along the way, and again, maybe get a crew kill. Wouldn't that be splendid? Didn't cause another breach. Oh well. Alright. 34 scrap. Where's the store? Hey, you're the store. Okay, so now at least I know where it is. I mean, I have at least... I have 4 items I can sell. 1, 2, 3... 3 items I can sell. Okay. Alright, well, you convinced me. I'm going to hack your piloting. So you can't get away. Fortunately, Beam Drone is going to make pretty short work of my... Beam Drone 2 is going to make pretty short work of my Zoltan shield. Okay, so if I fire 4 shots, one of those shots will definitely hit their weapons, and then we'll hull laser here. Actually, I only need 2 damage. What's the most efficient way to do this? That's fine. Just don't have to worry about their evasion at all anymore. Ion bomb. Okay. I mean, now we're going to take out their weapons. Weapons are down. Oh, that was way too early. What am I doing? It's okay. They can't actually fix anything because of all the breaches. Delicious, delicious breaches. $26 scrap, really? Sector 6, 26 scrap? Hey, it's another store. Okay, do I want double stores? Sure. We have a whole nother sector ahead of us. Okay, there's mind control. And there's the defense drone 1. Okay, so heavy laser gone, ion gone. I don't need this defense drone, or that one drone. I will sell the defense 2 so we can buy the defense 1. We buy the mind control as our last system as well. 3 fuel. Distraction boys. No thank you. And let's go ahead and buy a power bar. Okay, so we did all that. We needed fuel. We were low on fuel. Mind control, I already explained how I'm favoring mind control more so than cloaking. We want the defense drone to shoot down missiles, not get confused, particularly later in fights, so that's going to be good. Also runs on less power, so we can actually run the system repair. I'm keeping the system repair. I mean, it can fix things about at Engi speed, which is really nice. It can go in oxygenless environments. It gives us a few blue options. We've only gotten 1 out of it thus far. Though it actually did pay off, because we got that cool ASB mission, I think, was from using it. And that ate us. Picked up like a crew and a ton of scrap. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Diving yet again. And we know, like, we can fix up at the store, so we always have to be careful, like, diving, that you have the potential of hitting, like, multiple events, like these sun hazard events, and then you actually can't do any improvements. We're pretty safe right now, though. Okay, bombs. My defense drone does nothing. We're just going to mind control the pilot here, and I'm not going to stick around for crew kill shenanigans. And a sun. Just, I don't see the reason to risk something like just incredibly awful happening. Alright, so that's breaches. Most of the projectiles are done. Okay, we'll send the human to help out there. He's a fighting human. There went my drones. A lot of ion bombs. I mean, that is what it is. I lied. I totally lied. I opted for crew kills after I said I wasn't going to. It's fine. Okay, you guys are cool there. Should heal you up. Engi, go chill out in shields. Okay, so I have the Mantis and the Engi left. No more life signs remaining on the ship. You get super useful materials. So there was a fire. Nice. Okay, return everyone to their stations. Go ahead and jump. Yes, we will fight this ship. Okay, let's get the defense drone up. Now, they don't actually have a medical unit here. So, I mean, it's totally possible we just get the crew kill here with mind control alone. So mind control, do damage to the weapons, because it is possible I eat that at some point. So mind control them. Well, okay, let's speed the process up a little bit. So if this should take care of the missiles, my shield should be fine for this. And it's going to be a while for them to take down my Zoltan shields, I guess. Okay. This is fine. We get a crew kill just using mind control. Okay, pilot. That's going to pull 2 crew. No, that didn't last very long. Don't let me down. Counting on you, drone. Make it worthwhile that I don't eat whatever damage that thing is. These are the ideal. So defense drones are not, it's not guaranteed, but this ship is, the Engi ships are the best ships, are the least likely for your defense drone to be an unmitigated failure. All right, at 56 health, we just need to do 4 damage. That's 4. I counted exactly 4. No life signs remaining, get 3 fuel, a missile, and 55 scrap. Sensors, backup clone battery, life form. Oh, that's junk. Hull laser 1. Oh, that's all pretty terrible as well. And we'll take the fuel. Okay, so we have 5 power remaining. 2 power will go to... What are we running right now? Okay, so if we go 2 power in shields... Because that 2 power there is for the drone. It might be worthwhile just to pick up the backup battery right now. It seems like a good idea. I mean, we only have 5 power bars left. I mean, we're pretty much done with the weapon system. Let's go ahead, pick that up then. Jump. Go ahead and get an improvement in engines. And we dive yet again. Okay, those actually are not that bad of weapons, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, a burst 2, halberd beam, and a missile. That's, let's see, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's only a 6 or 7 powered weapon system. Ideally, we'll just mind control the pilot, try to hit them in the weapons. Just to hit them in the weapons. Okay, we took the missile offline, so now we're actually not in harm of taking damage from their weapons. It's just the ASB we are now concerned with. Go ahead, bring the oxygen online then. You boarded in my med bay. That's I appreciate it. It's always kind when they offer to board into the med bay. Come on, let me get out of here without eating an ASB. So close. Yeah, let's just go. Engi homeworlds or civilian sector? Oh, Engi homeworlds, of course. Why not? We have an Engi. Alright. And honestly, we shouldn't need too much at this point, right? We have all of our systems, we have our weapons settled out, we even have our defense drone. So, I mean, maybe keep an eye out for drone parts, level 4 shields, and some scrap. Problem is these Engi homeworlds are very empty. There are likely not to be too many fights. Wreckage is just by a screen. Investigate that battlefield. As you approach the wreckage, a Zoltan ship makes its arrival and immediately mistakes you for one of the attackers and declares you as hostile. Come on, again? You can't check. So that's a mini beam, a fire beam. Is that a heavy 2? Oh, there's a charge laser. So we were totally safe with those 3 weapons. That one changes things up. Fair enough. And of course I can't mind control them. Well, I guess shooting the drone was okay. Alrighty, how do I want to do this? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to mind control the Zoltan, depower our hack. That's going to pull 2 crew members in there. Nice, they're both Zoltans. And then hopefully we are able to kill like 3 crew members in 1 volley. I only really need the 1 engine, or the... Okay, so that's most of the Engis, or the Zoltans. They don't have any evasion. If I shoot them in the weapons, they're just going to take down the fire beam, which isn't really the weapon that scares me. You could help your friend out there. I mean, you kind of can't. I know you went through the wrong door. They are actually trying to break through the wrong door to get out. They went through this door, and now they're trying to break through the other door to escape. That's brilliant. It's just the best. Alright, no life signs remaining, 58 scrap. All the scrap I can get. Booby trap the cache so I can get more jumps in the sector. Again, it's mostly empty. Secure it and get a free item that will sell at a store. It's very likely... Well, there's like 3 stores in Engi Homeworlds. Why? You have your Engi complete their evacuations and bring the supplies on board. Oh, excavations, not evacuations. So 42 scrap and another system repair drone. So that is the second one we found, and we started with 2. Hit this, jump, then the store, then the back. Okay, 38 scrap floating in space. I really don't need 2 system to prepare drones. I probably don't need 1. Automated reloader. That's kind of cool. If I had more drones, beam drone would be sort of interesting for Phase 3, the flagship fight. I do think getting 10% faster weapon firing rate is actually pretty good. It always feels like such an automatic buy. But we definitely have the scrap for it, and we have more coming in. Buy some drones, just to be sure. We'll get 10 fuel at the end of the sector. So I'll just pick up 2, so I can possibly trade it with ships if we come across a distress. You come across an asteroid mine colony. They message you immediately. Greetings! Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives? Yes. Yes, I do. Emergency respirators. Not the augment I was looking for, but sure. I guess. So we'll take less damage when we don't have oxygen. Burst laser Mark 1 and 24 scrap. Okay, so we need another store because I really can't get those weapons online. I want to sell them for value plus the respirators. It doesn't appear to have detected you or else it's avoiding notice. We will hail them and possible double rewards. Okay, 3 shields. I like your weapon setup. That is triple burst laser 2s. I mean, if you want to, like, trade? Because we could totally trade. I'd be okay with that. Alright, we have to take their weapon systems down a little bit here. So we're going to mind control to lower their evasion and then try and shoot their weapons a lot. Our resultant shields buys us a little bit of time. Okay, 3 damage means we're now completely safe. Yay. Let's see. How do I actually want to try and finish them off? Oh, really? Only one person's going into the med bay? I kind of was expecting more. The insta-death. Okay, just popped him. Okay. You need to keep those weapons offline just so I'm staying safe. Now we can sort of get them to Battle Royale while slowing down repairs. Oh, they're having a bad time. Oh, I should have waited. Obviously, I now obviously should have waited because I can't open up the med bay to let them in. I guess we shoot them in the med bay. Just to slow that down enough. Hey, Basing, how you doing? Hope Noel? Oh, okay. How are you as well? Basing wishes to join. Do you have a preference, Basing? The Rock is taken 4, but I have an Engi, a Human, a Zoltan, and a Lovely Slug. I will get everybody on board as I can once this fight is over. Yeah, you fix that hacked med bay. That's going to, I feel that's going to do really well for you guys. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, I'm still, they did get another laser online. Engi because it's closer toward a Peng. Oh, the Penji, sure, that makes sense. I see the logic there. I mean, the weapons are somewhat desynced. I want to maintain not doing too much hull damage. I hope you are too. I'm a little bit tired, but, I mean, this is an NGB run that's actually going really well, so I cannot complain. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Good job. Congratulations. Okay, so we're going to mind control them. That's going to pull the pilot in to deal with the weapons, because... So they... One of the ways to sort of manipulate AI is how they prioritize repairs. So if this person was doing repairs, they would not bother with fending off the weapons person right here. But because they're in the middle of repairs, they're actually going to come over and, like, help, I guess. Why are you going to the med bay? That's weird. Why are you doing that? Okay, I killed the Engi, but that's online. No, I want my crew kills. Okay, I need some repairs to get done. And Zoltan? Okay, we can do that. All right, so let's turn oxygen back on for a second here. So again, we're trying to get some creative crew kills here because it gives us more rewards. And I likes my rewards. How much time can I buy? Okay, you're at 74 health. Will you die in a level 2 hack? It'll be close. It's going to be tricky. So I wonder if I can hack it. Okay, so I'll hack it. If that doesn't kill him, I'll mind control it so that the medbay doesn't heal them and buy myself some more time until I can sort of figure out what it is I actually want to do. Okay, 40, 30, 20, 15, 6. All right, we got there. Pirate ship is empty of life forms. We get, is that 63 or 53 scrap? 63 scrap. The refugees contact us and give us another 23. Okay, so we're up to 220 scrap. Nice. Ship crew. Okay. Get basing. On board. Noel, welcome aboard. Yeah, we're in Sector 7. We are on our way to hopefully take care of that rebel flagship. Let's jump through the exit. Again, I kind of want to find a store just to sell off all the stuff we have. Don't know about your dark past. Shh. It's fine. It's fine. And it'll never happen again because we have mind control to counteract mind control. You only need level 1 mind control to counteract any mind control, even if it's level 3. Luckily, not everyone supports the rebellion. 54 free scrap. I mean, sure. Just, I want a store to sell things at. Okay. Pirate you encounter. They look worn down but hungry. You'll have to fight. Okay, so we have Zoltan shields, a fairly substantial missile here. Let's go ahead and get the defense drone online to deal with that missile. This is actually a pretty nasty fight here. We got chain lasers have also been something we've seen quite a bit of. So mysterious. I don't know. All right, so actually what's going to be the fastest way to kill these guys is we're going to mind control the pilot. The Engi will go deal with the pilot. And that's going to put them both in the exact same room. And then we just let them kind of beat up on each other for a little while to lower their health. We'll hack the evasion, and then we're going to shoot the room a lot, and that's how we're going to get the kill here. So the Engi does minor damage, but the Zoltan only has 70 health. 4 shots means if they're once they're at 60 health, we are okay to go. All right, so now that's lethal. There we go. So yeah, weapon damage deals 15 times damage to crew. There's a couple exceptions. The firebomb technically doesn't deal damage, but it deals 30 damage to crew when it detonates. And the breach bomb, which only does 1 damage, actually does 30 damage to crew. It's only on the slug A though. So we get 4 fuel and 61 scrap. I didn't find the store. We actually only saw... Did I only see 1 store in that sector? That's really rare. Okay, so no store. Level 4 shields. That's a go. So we've already been there. The exit. We can actually get 2 more jumps in the sector, so might as well take them, and then we'll dive and go to Sector 8. Of course, we're going... Assistance requested to imminent destruction. Respond to the call and move in to assist. You approach to find a mantis ship assaulting a small Engi space station. You prepare for a fight. You meanies. Okay, so we got a halberd, heavy one, missile, this, 1, 2, 3, 4 crew. All mantis though. They're gonna beat the heck out of each other. Again, we sort of have the Zoltan shield here to absorb some of like these missiles and other shots to buy us time to get these crew kills. Okay, now their piloting shot. We do have to take down their clone bay. Let's get 4 shots online. Ooh, that's a pretty high level clone bay. That Lato missile got there though. Do I want to use a drone part here? We're going to get 10 hull repaired when we jump to the next sector. Oh my gosh, it's so high. Follow. Green coin, thank you for the follow. You boarded? You're crazy, I say. Okay, we're just gonna vent that room out. They're gonna have a really bad time. Again, they actually haven't fixed their piloting. So those 4 shots guarantees that that comes offline. I guess I can waste 3 shots taking down their weapon systems a little bit. Okay, we got the missile offline. That's actually really good. That's what I wanted offline. Okay, let's go... Who do I want to mind control here? You're going to die from oxygen deprivation. You're going to help out, so we're going to have those 2 fight. This is fine. Everything's working out just great. Wait, how much health do you have? 60. That's a slight issue. Okay, what we're going to do is open that room. Okay, let me tell you how this Mantis is totally not going to fix 2 breaches and get out of that room. Because that Mantis is not going to fix breaches and get out of that room. First off, Mantis repair speed is halved. Second, damage in hacked rooms gets repaired at half speed. And that's like double breaches. Oh, you escaped! No! That's fine, though. They did lose quite a bit of health. So we should get the crew kill here. Alright, remember, Clone Bay does take a little while to recognize that you've killed off all the crew, so you do have to leave 1 hole remaining, or it'll actually destroy the ship. Get 59 scrap, contact the Engi. Mantis left the distress call active to lure the ships. Ooh, okay, no double rewards. That's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to buy an engine improvement. Get a power bar for that online. Because we're going to dive again, and this is going to ensure that we get out of the sector without getting hit by an ASB. Download the ship's data stores or get 28 scrap. I mean, we obviously don't need a map sector. We can get potentially more reward. 28 scrap isn't... Let's be greedy. 29 scrap. See the amazing decision making here? We turned down the 28 and got 29. I mean, I don't know what more top tier plays if FTL you guys are looking for. Stinks we didn't come to a store to sell the burst laser and emergency respirators. Possible we find one in Sector 8? Unlikely. Unvisited... Wow, wait, that's actually not being taken over. Hey, Camskate, how's it going? I'd like an extra jump. Cool. Guy indicates the end of the run. Well, welcome. Always appreciate. Wow, that's... Okay, that's a lot of drones. We're going to have to hack here. Still enjoyed the VODs a lot? Thank you. I have a couple people who, you know, I stream late for Eastern Standard Time, and they do get to, they do peruse the VODs. Very much appreciated. Okay, so they have this missile. This actually isn't a very scary ship damage-wise. It's... Problem is I also only have 10 drones here. Let's just go for a straight-up kill and not worry about it. I think that's going to be best. I still streamed too early for Belgium. I apologize. Okay, so we're going to do a 1-power hack, and we wait. Ooh, this is a bit unfortunate. So, ideally, we turn the drone off here and the shot sails past. This is a pretty straight line, though, so even though our drone is off, it might actually get hit. Yeah, it got hit. Let's try again. And also, we're going to go ahead and mind control before they get their super shield up. Alright, that's unfortunate. That kind of went... It was bad that those lined up, and then it was really tough for me to see when this ship or the defense drone fired. So my hack is, it's floating out there in space, not actually doing anything, and I can't fire it right now because the Zoltan shield is up. There we go. Okay, so we got our hack through. That's fine. We started a fire. That's awful for them. Hey, Des, how are you? Oh, that was kind of bad that they shot my hack. We still got enough shots in to take off the medbay temporarily. So, yeah, we are at the very edge of Sector 7 here. Can I... Thank you. Mind control. Don't do that repair. You don't want that repair. Okay, what's the possibility to actually get a crew kill here? I'm thinking it's very low. What? So because we're going to get a repair, it's why I'm not using the defense drone to shoot these missiles down. Wow, they gave up repairs. Interesting. So you're at 42 health. You're probably at 2-shot health as well. Wait, why did they stop doing repairs? That doesn't make sense to me then. So the Engi left, didn't do repairs, and now they're going back to actually do them? Then why did it stop the first time? That's weird. I'm confused. Alright, well, I guess we'll just kill them. Not taking that surrender. That was like the second odd thing I've seen. Okay, so we get 48 scrap for that. Any improvements on the ship? I don't really think so. Alright. We just need to get out of this fight. We have really high engines. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Wow, those are weapons. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and mind control just to lower the evasion a little bit here. 1 damage. I guess I took the beam offline. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's 8 power system. Oh, come on. I have fully charged level 6 engines. Don't say I get hit by the ASB. Don't do it, game. Thank you. Alright, let's go to the last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's wardroom. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" You explain your mission. You're the NGB. You have started with 1 crew member, 1 engine, and really awful weapons, and clearly have made it all the way to Sector 8 and are the sole, ship possible remaining that can defeat the rebel flagship. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. Can't say that I blame them. NGB, terrible ship. General Churchill of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all, or save none. By risk all, they mean all of us to save all of them. They're not going to help us at all. You explain the weakness of the rebel fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments, and we will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship." The current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck. Alrighty. Okay, repair, repair. That repair is going to get eaten up in the base. We're fully upgraded reactor. We have level 4 shields. We have higher than what we want evasion. We have battery power we can put into systems. Defense drone. We're pretty okay. So what I want is level 3 hacking. Level 2 oxygen in case that system gets hacked. Yeah, I've considered moving the edge just to catch him more often. That's a very, very good reason. Alright, so let's just go ahead and make our way through the sector. And get nothing first jump. Oh, you're the store. Alright, so we're going to go to the store. Like to charge laser bio beam. Hull repair. I think hull repair is like super greedy. Is there any real difference between the charge? Might as well. We'll sell you. Get the burst laser online. That actually sells for a little bit more scrap. Sell the emergency respirators. Just gonna buy drone parts because I can. I think if we're hacking every phase and we're using defense drone every phase, it's unlikely I can get the hull repair to do anything. So there's my level 3 hacking. There's my level 2 oxygen. Everything else is now just buffer points. What connects over here? That flagship is going to get there in a hurry. Just really want to get some more drones. Nice. Okay, we're up to 16 drones. I now feel relatively safe about my drone situation. They don't really need anything. We're just going to help out, kill a couple of extra rebel ships, for the cause. Okay, heavy to this. So we actually can't take damage in this fight unless they have some sort of other boarding drone, like an ion intruder, which I got to assume they don't have a level 2 drone control system here. Oh, okay, so they had an anti-boarding drone. Neat. There comes the ion intruder. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. Again, I think if, okay. So I talked earlier about, like mind controlling and how they're going to ignore repairs. We're going to go mind control this person. They have to walk into the medbay. It's the only place they can go. And hopefully they start fighting, and then we can kill them both. Yeah, you guys fight. There comes the boarding drone. They're at 85 health. One crew member left. They do have to repair the breach. We don't have to worry about evasion. Their piloting is still shot. Okay, no life signs remaining. Get another 41 scrap. Sure. What jumps connect? Both of them? Okay, so we can go here. And then it gives us 2 options to go to the base without having to dive. I mean, we got to run the score up with an NGB run. Okay. Again, I have plenty of drones right now. Okay, so I want to go with mid-bay hack here. It's just going to be irksome to deal with this with mind control. So we're just going to sort of have them beat up each other. Here comes the bot. So I kind of knew there was a bot because nobody else moved in after the first person. Typically, you'll pull 2 crew members. If you mind control piloting. Let's do a level 3 hack here with all those lovely crew members in the med bay. Oh, look at all of them. Oh, that was so poorly timed on my shots. I'm embarrassed. I was so excited. I was just like, oh, I gotta shoot them all now. And then I, like, didn't actually shoot any of them. It was sad. It was sad, and I feel bad. But we waited patiently this time around, so this is fine. You guys should fight. Two health. Alright. 3 fuel, 74 scrap. Don't really need the fuel, 74 scrap, sure. Okay, that's the one that's going to get taken over, so we can go jump here. Okay, I don't have to worry about mind control yet. We're just going to hack their evasion. Yeah, let's go ahead. Defense drone. We're not going to use... We'll use mind control just to counter their mind control. Just make sure this fight is safe. And what we can just do is shoot them in the piloting. Drop their evasion to nothing. Again, we got a breach. They can't get that system back online. Use mind control. Doors. Okay. No problem. I guess we should probably switch over to their actual weapon systems now. Okay, so we got another 55 scrap, and flagship is waiting for us. Alright, so I want a buffer point actually in weapons just to make sure they're online the whole time. That has some good uses at level 2. Level 2 doors also has some uses in preventing fire from spreading. That's probably good enough right now. It's a bit of an interesting decision. Normally I let like the hack through in phase 1, but resultant shields means that's not really an option. It can't hack us right off the bat. Okay, so this is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. Yeah, because there's always a problem, like if it weapon hacks late, that can sync up with their cloaks, and then you have the inability to actually ever charge up your weapons, which is, of course, a very terrible time. Let's go ahead, defense drone online. That's predominantly going to be for missiles and possibly shoot down hacks. The plan will be to hack their shields, mind control their pilot, and just do as much damage as possible. It's always a good plan to do as much damage as possible. Okay, turn on the battery. Weapons charge relatively fast. We probably won't even get all the shield. It's down before we fire. Okay, it's pretty good evasion. I just now figure out what I actually want to damage on their ship. Okay, mind control. Let's make sure those missile systems are offline. Okay. Come on, defense drone, don't let me down. I'd be totally okay with you shooting down all the hacking drones. Good job. Amazing job. Keep doing it. Everyone believe in the defense drone. Oh, I totally didn't actually have that hacked. That's fine. It's not amazing, but we'll manage. You hacked my battery. I guess of all the systems, that's the least bad. Oxygen would have been what, but that's fine. Let's see. I don't think we've really got many crew kills here. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. Okay. I guess I just actually killed them here. Very close to it. So we'll just fire our hole shots into here. That can do upwards of 6 damage. Alright, we'll just get the kill. Alright, we finally gained the upper hand. It finds a way to make an FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. I know! So phase 3 is a little bit sketchy because of boarding. But we do have doors and at least a decent amount of crew in mind control. That does make actually a considerable amount of difference. Alright, and we're just going to wait here and let the flagship come back to us. This lets us jump into the flagship for phase 3 and utilize what are known as kidnap strats. It leaves the base as a safe place to jump back to. I mean, this can't get hacked anymore. What can I do with it? Can I use the power? Is there anything else I could do? Yeah, I might as well. I suppose it's good as anything. Three doors. I hopefully won't need level 3 doors. I mean, we're sort of operating with 3 doors level 2 and having them manned. But being able to like get level 2 mind control and all my hacks and everything stayed at max for 2 phases of the fight, because it's not going to really do much for this phase. There will be an attempted boarding drone, but our defense drone is totally going to shoot all those down, and it's not going to be a problem. You chase down the flagship by staying right where you were, and you discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready to a fight. Yeah, it didn't really kill too much crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to have some drones, but exact same thing before. Sneak the drone, hack the shields, mind control the pilot, shoot them a lot. Okay, there comes that shot. Let that sail. Okay, battery, power that up. I'm actually tempted to do like mind control and shields, because that's just going to be an absolute bear for them to deal with. So we just want to take down their missile system. Okay, actually our shots should be relatively good, right? So he's already damaged piloting, he's not there. That's a level 2 pilot at best. That's 20% on level 3 engines. Let's risk it. Okay. That's... Wow, that's almost entirely being... Oh no, okay, there are a couple of combat ones. Okay, that's cool. Fence drone got shot down. Its main job was to deal with the missiles and the boarding drone. Okay, we don't need full power here right now. Oh, wow, the triple kill! Nice. Okay, you boarded in there. So now we're going to open the doors. Again, it's because the help mitigate the breach in shields. mind control you, because we can. More crew kills. Does that leave one crew member? Okay, leaving one crew member is ideal. Oh my gosh, we like dodged no shots and actually got hit. We had flawlessed it up until that exact moment where 48% evasion just wasn't good enough. Yeah, no, not the slug. Why is my really? Whatever. Okay, so the idea of the flawless NGB run, unfortunately, is not going to happen. Okay, I'm just going to vent that out. Alright, doesn't look like anything's currently on fire. All the systems are fine. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I'm a little mad. I mean, this has been going really smoothly. Oh, you know what I didn't do is, like, actually turn on the medbay to heal them. That's, like, a thing. Why was he stunned? It's like the third kind of odd thing. I'm just wasting a drone part to do this faster. I don't actually need to do it. We have 8 drone parts for the final phase of the flagship. It's also sort of unlikely we'll get no hit in phase 3. That's the toughest phase to get no hit because it's really tough to bring down the missiles unless you have like expert boarding and Zoltan shield bypass. Well, not expert boarding. I mean, all the guys do the same amount of damage to systems. It's just like that's what you need to be able to drop the missiles through Zoltan shields in a fast enough time. Or just insane weapons. Alright, so yeah, we're going to still jump into the flagship fight, even though there's only one crew left. Something insane bad could happen. Maybe, like, missiles, 3 of them hit. Start, like, triple fires. That gives us, again, we can jump back to the base and be totally fine. I'm not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to a teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Alright, so we can't hack anything through their Zoltan shield, which takes 12 shots. And they can't mind control anybody in my crew through my Zoltan shield. So we'll go ahead, set up the defense drone to shoot down at missiles, and now we just kind of wait and shoot at each other's defenses. So why it's ideal to have this one crew member here is it's actually lower evasion than if we killed that crew member and the AI took over. Okay, you mind-controlled shields. I am not okay with that. I know they're a human, but... you enjoy how circular it is quite round. Okay, so here's the, first... Okay, that was a little bit gross. How much time we got hit there with 48% evasion and the shields and everything. Okay, I think I just vent. Okay, there we go. Now everything should be totally fine. Yeah, so I turned off the defense drone because if it's not shooting down missiles, it's not doing anything. And maybe the defense drone gets there, particularly now that I'm down 2 power. I can't even get the defense drone online. You mind control again, not allowed. Okay, so there goes the fire. Oh, I kept emergency respirators. Of course we didn't keep emergency respirators. Okay, 40 gain, that's like 48% evasion, and I've been hit by... what are we at? 7 of 9 missiles so far have hit, and all of them keep starting double fires. That's a double fire. Just always double fires. I didn't know that was like a thing. That's kind of rude. Squega raid. Hey, wow! Thank you for the host, Squega. This isn't your normal casting day. Hope you are feeling better. So if you're not following Squega, why aren't you following Squega? Squega does most days, Mondays, Wednesdays, alternating almost with my schedule, and then like Sundays, typically plays Crypto the Necrodancer, and Fridays he does sort of a variety random game, though he's been focusing on Monolith of late. So yeah, we're a little bit late, but hey, that's all right. You're here in the end, hopefully victorious. We're on phase 3 of the flagship fight. I can't dodge missiles apparently, but that's okay. Because we're gonna shoot them in the missiles a lot. Man, there goes my doors. I'm not actually concerned about the door system. Well, I appreciate any and all support I can get. Okay, so I'm going to turn out the repair drone and get that defense drone to shoot down one of the missiles, because that's the only one that's not going to hit me, and then everything else is. Slightly concerned about Basing's health at 34. That's it's a bit dubious, not going to lie. I swear I have, like, high-level evasion. I do. I promise you, game. Well, I hope you like getting shot. Okay, so the defense drone does nothing now. Go ahead, put back on the repair drone. Sure, don't dodge anything. It's totally fine. Totally fine. I love fires. Shubal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Blood Nova's back. Yeah, 40% evasion. Actually, that's actually 48% evasion. That's what that is. We have level 6 engines. And it's just, I don't... You're fully trained. The Zoltan should totally be fully trained. I don't know what to tell you. It's just shenanigans. Like, we haven't done anything like crazy wrong in this phase. It's just been I can't shoot them, or I haven't been able to dodge anything, and the fires are causing me a lot of problems. Okay, there went my drone. So that's bad. Should I wait for my hack to get back online? I probably should wait for my hack to get back online. Oh no, I don't have to worry about missiles. Quote unquote worry about missiles. So they have the level 6 engines just like I do, except theirs weren't being manned in both stations, and they still dodged most of my... It's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I do have my shields up. That's good. Actually, I should keep you in shields to keep those charges up. Medbay I don't need, even though it's currently on fire, because we're going to hack your shields. There went my door system. This is all okay. Everything is totally okay. Who do they mind control? My engines. Oh no, that's going to lower my evasion. Get that evasion back up. Alright, they're having a bad time now. See how they like having a bad time? It's not good, is it? Okay, I can't really do doors or anything right now. Really don't want to lose crew. Don't want to lose crew. How bad are these fires right now? Okay, they're pretty bad. They are legit bad. Okay. Everything's just... I got everything under control. Don't anybody be concerned. We just switched from our FTL drive over to coal, and we're even faster now. Nope. Alright, we just win. Wow, that was a really gross ending. Just the amount of missiles that we ate, and well as the just sheer number of fires they started. But hey, we got there at the end, and a win with the NGB. I'm not going to be sad about winning with this awful, awful, awful ship. Thank you for the GGs. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we had what? We had like 27 hull going into that fight. Level 6 engines plus the anti-missile drone. And it started fires almost with every missile. 5638. What is, Alright, well, I guess it's there.